After succeeding in stopping a fiendish cult from resurrecting a dead demon god and witnessing the death of the god Gorum, our heroes take their opportunity to sail down the southern coast. Searching for further adventure, they're told that a priest in the town of Sandpoint is in need of help. Sounding like a simple enough job, they make their way there. But Sandpoint has a history. They are not the first adventurers to come through this seemingly sleepy town, and although those adventurers were successful in their exploits, their actions have reverberated even to now. Evil is stirring in the heart of Sandpoint, and from the depths of the pit, a fire is kindled. Can our heroes stop it? Welcome to 7 Dooms for Sandpoint.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents 7 Dooms for Sandpoint.
Woo!
Yeah.
I'm Mordosh. Woo!
Yeah, Tara can do the voiceover for
No.
No, I'm not doing it.
No.
Team effort.
You're the Michael today.
All of the Michaels.
What do you mean team effort? I played Ish last time. You can play the bear. I played the bug. You played the bear.
All right.
So, Drunic, just remember you'll have to spend like 2 actions in order to give both your companions 2 actions.
I have to what?
You have to spend an action for each of your bear companions now.
Oh, you know what? I'm actually down for it.
No,
Here's the
that would be
question.
so fun.
Does Mordosh, because he's a bear and now my companion, benefit from my Ursine Forest defeats?
No,
Because
unfortunately.
you know he needs more upgrades.
Unfortunately, no.
We do not want
Oh.
to make it big.
You mean I
Regretted the
can't
decision
immediately
as soon as he
upgrade him
started
into a
talking.
mature bear companion and give him more stats?
Look, he's what, 35 or something? He's already mature.
He's about.
He's a
He's
mature
really
bear.
dead. We talked about this. He's like, I'm an old man. Unfortunately.
Because orcs only live for like something. Too many bears? Nah.
The fact that you call him a 35-year-old old man.
No,
is scary to me,
apparently,
because I'm 32.
that's what I found out about
Yeah,
orcs.
like
Their
orcs-
lifespan is so like sad.
I think their lifespan's like what, 50 or like 45 or something like that.
60.
Something like
60-ish.
that.
It's,
Yeah, 50s. He's
So, something to note for the ages, a lot of the ages are left over from Pathfinder 1st edition, and they pretty much copied a bunch of the stuff over from 3.5.
I think it also has to do with
Yeah.
it's
Pathfinder
rather than
ages
like
were wild.
natural lifespan. It's like I think it has something to do with like orcs are raiding races or whatever, so they die regularly in battle, really often, really early. So technically, the survey would say that they die before the age of 50.
So, it's based on averages, which really puts it into perspective when you find out that the average like old age for a goblin is 30.
Yeah.
Like,
Which is
good though.
what? Well, see, that's wild when you compare it to like older editions of D&D or even Pathfinder 1, where you read the book and it's like, yeah, no, they don't get that old. Not at all. Like, an old goblin's 5. Like, that goblin survived a while.
well, it's suggested in Pathfinder 1 that a goblin's reach maturity by like the age of 5 or something.
Yeah.
Like, fully
I can pull the
mature.
book down and find it. It's on the book behind me.
Ripped all my orc PCs I killed at 60. Well,
Well, they probably thought they were ancient, so it works.
but no, in case you haven't noticed,
127-year-old dwarf.
at least from my end of things, Mordosh will not be joining us tonight, just due to some technical difficulties. Hopefully we'll have them sorted out by next week.
Hey, hell, hopefully they'll be sorted out mid-session and he just appears and be like, I'm here, bitches!
That would be good.
But
That would be
we'll
good.
see what happens.
Yeah. No, that's pretty much what happens. But we are playing on regardless. I'm just trying to think if we got anything else in the way of announcements. I think the big announcement I have at the moment is the finale for Gatewalkers is on this Sunday at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time.
Ooh.
And that will mark the end of a very troubled and long campaign.
Troubled? I have no idea what you mean. They've had a smooth sailing experience.
I've had issues with the adventure path, but this is not the time to speak of those things. It's just...
I thought you were referencing the guy that fell down a pit the other week. Survived with 1 hit point.
Look, that was hilarious, and I'm glad it happened. I think it was, dropped 150 feet and survived?
It was something ridiculous that everyone's like, oh, no, I'm dead. And then survived. He's like, wait, I'm alive?
Wait, I live? He lives!
That was a great moment.
Now, I will say in Seven Dooms, there is an opportunity to drop even further if you want to. Because the center of the pit goes quite a few hundred feet down as far as I remember.
Yay!
Whether you want to risk surviving that or not.
I got this.
You got this?
I got this.
Yeah?
Where's the
terrified.
monk player when you need them?
Monk bullshit.
Need monk bullshit plus slow fall, all that kind of crap.
I didn't play a monk this time.
Yeah.
No, don't worry. I got this.
And
Throw
we
me
don't
in.
have a traditional arcane caster either, so we can't get that feather fall shit.
Don't need it.
I think Featherfall might be divine as well. I'm not 100%
think so.
sure. I know it's on a couple of spell lists, though. Just, for funsies.
I got a cantrip for it. Don't worry.
That's full cantrip.
I don't think I've got anything else in the way of announcements, except for probably I do have a throne.
Yes.
Yes.
So if you want to
Go
contribute
fund
to the
it.
channel, currently we have
Do
a
it.
funding goal for new stream alerts. Pixel, who is the wonderful artist who did Deaton, also has a couple of other things on their VGen for doing stream alerts and things like that. I wouldn't mind some custom stuff, because at the moment I'm currently just pretty much just using the default stuff that Twitch does, or some of the stuff that I've jerry-rigged up myself. The other thing, I am regularly updating Patreon more often now. Monday saw the release of the playtest version of the Dabbler archetype for Pathfinder 2nd Edition, which the lovely Eravetter is happily playtesting for me.
Yes. It's fun.
Is fun? See, there you
It's
go.
fun.
I'll have to put it on like a little byline thing. Is fun.
It's fun.
It's fun.
10 out of 10 is fun.
Yeah.
And the next release I'm going to be putting out for it will be a bunch of the one-action cantrips that I've done up over the last year or so. Which, once
good.
again, some of them are being used in tonight's game, and also have been used in previous games. Force Shot and Quick Blink, I think, are two very popular ones that people love to use. Quick Blink still
like-
baffles me.
Quick blink. I was like, could that work if I fall down that hole
Oh,
just before the end? Quick blink.
Wait, are we talking some of that like double damage in a video, like double jump in a video game to avoid fall damage
yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
shit? Like using double jump.
It's
when-
how I survive in Conan. I do the backflip thing. I drop off cliffs and I do backflip just before I hit the ground.
Or like when you play Terraria and you have a elevator and you just do the double jump just before you hit the bottom, and then you've somehow survived hundreds of feet of fall damage.
This is fine. Don't worry about it.
Wait till we start combining it with some of the stuff in my spell book, and then we have some true abominations.
Oof. There's a high-level athletic skill feat for you. Double jump.
Hell yeah.
How does that make sense? Yeah, you're like level 14, 15 now. We don't care.
I've had a player that played a monk because they get the jump distance increase, where they just like flavored it. Like, yeah, I'm double jumping.
Yeah,
I'm using key shit to double jump. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. That works.
that makes sense. Also, my players don't know this yet, but I think I figured out what will be the next adventure for them after Seven Dooms.
Oh, ooh. What is it?
I'm down. Don't even need to tell me what it is. I just know I'm down.
How exciting.
Paizo has announced their high-level mythic campaign, and it's called Revenge of the Rune Lords.
That seems appropriate.
So it starts at level 12, goes all the way to 20, and it's the mythic stuff. So
Yeah.
it's gonna fit really in with a lot of the stuff that we're doing here in this game. Also, it's in the same area and features a lot of like the Thessalonian stuff and the Rune Lord stuff. And by the sounds of things, you'll also be going to Zinshalast, which is one of my favorite locations in Galarian.
Oh, I never knew that was your favorite place.
Never. It's almost like I ran a homebrew campaign there once upon a time. But
It's almost like when I was asking you about Rune Lord stuff, that was the main thing you talked about.
oh, look, the first book apparently is going to have a gazette talking about Nocticula. And I'm like, oh, yes, more information about Bay. It's going to be so good. But, all that said, how about we do character introductions? Who wants to go first?
Gabe's not.
Hi, I'm Aravetta.
Hello, Aravetta.
I'm Tara. I'm playing Aravetta, the party sneaky beaky rogue. All things fun. I am a professional tourist, and I like to craft, and I'm currently, like God said, dabbling in cantrips and fun stuff. Yeah, I cause no trouble. I am a very, very obedient child.
Cause no harms. Does no fouls.
Never.
No.
Never.
Definitely.
Never spoken a lie in my life.
Nixie,
Yep.
I think you might be muted.
She
Oh,
is. She might have someone in the room.
okay.
I'll step in while she's doing that.
Yep, go for it, Drunic.
Hi. I'm Dwarf Down Under. I'm playing Drunic Beasttime and apparently also Mordosh Lasgard tonight. Drunic through his axes has a bear and doesn't have a bear wife. Mordosh has a shield, hits on a 2, and defies fate frequently.
It's fine.
So we're going to see whether the boon of Mordosh saves Drunic from getting punched in the face repeatedly, or the curse of Drunic gets Mordosh punched in the face frequently. Something's going to happen. They might cancel each other out, but I just have average rolls, which could be interesting.
Hey, Ninzad, in before I write out a shield for Mordosh called the Wife.
Oh yeah, remember visit the shield shop just for Mordosh.
Yeah.
Where is it? There it is. There we go.
Well, wasn't the shield wife an actual term?
A shield maiden.
Shield maiden. Sorry.
Close
Yeah,
enough.
there you go. Give him a magic item called the shield maiden.
Shield waif.
It's a sentient shield.
Shield waifu.
Shield
And then she'll get jealous of all the women that Mordosh seems to have been rizzing up.
Good. An intelligent shield's just what we need. Nixie, you back?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. It is your turn.
Hello, I'm Ishinabok. I play Nixie, the healer of the group. She does all the healing things. One day we'll get around to blessing Drunic's jar of dirt, so it's magical healing mud.
God's gracious.
She's given up fighting it. And
Someone
it's
clip that
hard-
so we can show Jandor and have proof.
God.
Ew. It's no. And yeah, she's special in her own little way.
I would say so. Well,
Can you imagine if God just went, nah,
Ah.
nah.
No, you're completely mundane.
Wait, if he said if he played in the well, like, what do you mean the fuck nah?
wait, don't you have like the blessed one archetype as well?
I do. Yes.
So you're just like double blessed? God.
I'm double blessed. The blessed one, if the people that don't understand, I will explain. The blessed one means I have blessed blood.
Yeah.
Because to fall under that trope. Which is perfect. So I have lay on hands as well, which is awesome. The blessed one. And then blessed blood, which is
Yeah. Well,
fucking special.
as for me, hello, hi, the voice you're hearing is mine. I am Obscura, and the lovely visage you see before you is my Elgic buddy Deaton. We're in a shared body situation, but you don't have to worry about it. Our blood is not blessed, and will not do any additional damage to demons.
Oh no, the big reveal. It's fine, Nixie doesn't know any of this though.
It does do strange things to, like, other things, but we're not going to get into that right now. We just don't have the time. But now, I have a question for everyone as I switch over to the map. Who remembers what happened last week?
It's not.
I knew you were gonna dip.
Nixie prepared. So she's like, Tara, recap me on what happened last week because I know I'm gonna be asked. Fucking died.
It's high school all over again.
So,
Fuck.
what happened last week is we went through some rooms. We found a bunch of guys. Thought that we were not going to be able to defeat them all. Surprisingly, we did. Got some information from one of them that we kept alive. He was a little bitch.
Fine.
We.
I wasn't allowed to keep him.
No, you weren't allowed to keep him.
Nope.
This is not Palmon.
As I said, he was a little bitch. We found out about where the rock was, and not kind of what it represents, but we found out. Well, did we find?
We found out it was cursed.
It definitely said it was
Cursed.
cursed.
Some sort.
So I went down there with my backup crew, and I blessed it for a little bit to keep whatever the thing is out of our heads. Fuck you, Rock. And then
No, I did the head thing. That was my magic sand.
Magic sand.
Shut him up.
Okay.
You
I used
started
my
the ceremony
healing
thing there.
Yes. Started it. The other information that we had was about a big ogre guy. So we came down the hallway, saw him, kind of spoke with him. He seemed cool till then he became not cool, so we had to get rid of him, unfortunately.
We're
Kind of not cool from the
Unacceptable.
start. The others just wouldn't let me again keep him.
You can't just keep people.
I have to collect friends.
Literally turning into the collector from Marvel. She's just gonna have a menagerie of people that she's just be like, "Yep, you're mine now."
Maybe.
And then we went into the shrine area. We saw a lady that was doing some suspicious shit.
She had glider hair.
Like, how much hairspray would have to go into that?
A lot.
I thought it was
At
like fire.
least-
That's why it flipped up.
A
here.
lot. It'd have to be a lot. If someone was going to cosplay that would be a lot of hairspray. Even for a
That's
wig.
at least.
I need a bucket fuck ton.
No,
It's
that's fake hair. Like you gotta.
Yeah, even for a wig, you would need
No, not a wig.
ton.
People use sometimes they use clay foam to just shape
Oh my
hair.
God, yeah.
just do that because it's like
I got
lumpy.
it. I got it. Maybe she's
Are we
born
seriously
fit.
figuring out the logistics
Maybe it's
of
prestidigitate?
cosplaying the random princess?
Oh my god. Oh my god, Obscura, no.
That's actually the reason, the entire reason she became a caster and joined the cult. She just needed a spell to manage her hair.
No.
That's what presentation's for, right?
Oh,
The
Jesus
entire
Christ.
movie of hairspray. Look, unapologetically, some of the things that they pulled off in Hairspray, amazing. And the fact
This is true.
just wow.
And then we decided to fight. We decided to fight her. Obviously, we had to get rid of her. She was being really hella suspicious.
She was being evil.
She was being evil. She was sus. Don't ask me to do recaps. This is what you'll get.
Oh, this is amazing.
You get Ish talking, and she does fucking weird shit.
You're doing well. Don't underestimate yourself.
And then, unfortunately, me and Misha got fucked. It was so
Pretty
bad.
fucked.
We was so down in health. It was actually scary. I was calling out for help from the back lights. I even called out medic on myself.
I remember that.
So like, damn. But then I think Modosh got the final blow on the wig defying nature lady. And yeah.
That's her super villain name, the Wig.
The wig.
It's pretty bad here.
Yeah. That's all I remember from last week. If I missed anything, please.
No, I
add
think
to
you're
it.
good. I think you're good.
I'm fairly sure that was pretty comprehensive.
That was so bad.
Hey, at least you started at the start, not like Michael.
That's true. That's very true.
I just make sure everyone's awake with my recaps by like recapping in a particular
Recapping it
order.
wrong.
Recapping sessions like I read webcomics.
So that means I'm good. I don't have to do another one for a while. Yes.
That's not how that works, but I like the enthusiasm.
Right? Right?
I like the confidence.
So-
could cry.
I'm pretty sure the wig was taken by Kids Next Door. I'm not 100% sure though.
Damn.
Okay.
But
So yeah.
where we come back into the action, you're all still in the shrine.
Yes, Nixie was gonna heal one more time because she wasn't full health, and I was gonna fuck up the shrine.
And then you were gonna have another look at the bear head piece.
Okay, I can say, Drunic, can you fuck up that shrine while I look at your bear thing?
I suppose.
Okay, I'll do that.
So Druidek's just gonna like go over, pull out his like war axe, the bigger axe. Look up at the big fucking horsey statue.
Yeah.
I'm like, God, you're fucking ugly. And just start hacking away at it. Off comes a wing, off comes another wing, off comes the nose. Then he goes to work on the legs. He's going to completely dismember this statue.
Misha can have the other half of the healing, please.
That's fair enough.
That is more than enough to get her back up to max.
It's just a crafting check, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Druidic, as you're hacking apart the shrine, I will let you know that there is a kind of... We do hear a distant sound.
Oh, screaming.
Kind of
Galloping
like...
force print.
Not galloping, but you definitely hear some sort of evil creature screaming from below.
Yeah. It happened last time.
Yeah.
I think we got its attention.
It happened last time. It's fine. It's normal.
He's... Because, you know, I definitely don't like Tempting Fate. He's going to spit on the remainder of it as he finishes hacking up the rest.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
further
no
response.
fucking cryptid. Yep. But
I don't add anything
he's
to this, right? I'm trying to figure out what
he's going to munch this down into, like, splinters.
Firewood. It'll be great.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
Irveta,
next time we need to cook.
Oh, okay.
you have
gonna
a
reroll
hero
that.
point.
I'm going to reroll it. I gotta add my hero point first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone has a hero point. I have a villain point. It's all even.
Okay, a lot better. 31.
What's this? 31?
31. That's no fail.
Literally, I can hear it in the back of your voice.
Are you holding
Bullshit.
or is it in the stash?
It's in the stash at the moment, but I'm holding it in my hands.
That's okay. I just need to find it so I can double check the...
Oh, where the actual item
It just
is. Yeah,
bites
it's
her.
stash.
There you go.
It's like the unusual object.
It was a trap all the way along. It just bites her.
I am sending a screenshot to the Seven Dooms discussion place. So that I'm being honest with this.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? 31 was the DC?
31 was the DC.
Really?
That's really,
Damn.
that's really lucky.
That works nicely. We take it.
Oh, Michael.
Oh my god.
Michael.
I hope it's really good.
Earthsign
Oh.
Avenger Hood.
Oh.
A gift passed from warrior to warrior. This cowl is made from a cave bear's skull and fur. Once invested, the wearer gains a +1 item bonus to nature checks to command an animal, which increases to +2 if that animal is a bear. The wearer of the hood feels constant longing for the woods, which you already have, and the wild places, and takes a -1 penalty to all diplomacy checks to gather information or make an impression if they go more than 5 days within a large town, without spending at least 4 hours in the woods. Destruction, you can destroy it. Soak the Earthsign Avenger Hood in the blood of a
Linorm.
Linorm?
Linarm.
What is that?
Worm! It's Type Dragon.
Oh, jeez. That is at least 16th level.
Jesus.
And then burn it in a fire that uses only oak and chrysanthemum as fuel.
That's
So,
very specific.
Earthsign Avenger sounds pretty pro you.
It does
Yeah.
sound pretty. It also sounds
I'll just like waddle over to him while he's like finishing up fucking with the shrine. I'll just pop it on his head.
Yeah, you're gonna pop it on his head?
I just put it on his head. I'm like, this is meant for you, boy.
Drunik is going to try and avoid her putting that on his head for now.
I was gonna say that will bound itself to him and he'll be fucked.
It's not cursed or anything. It's not cursed.
It's not that. Yeah, he'll try and avoid her putting that on his head.
Well,
to start with.
I believe in player agency, so you can avoid it if you like.
Yeah. And he's gonna be like, "Oh, it sounds alright, but I'll just tuck that away for now." We'll tuck that away. Drunik still doesn't know how comfortable he feels with it.
Yeah.
It does sound cool, but he definitely wants to kind of go into the woods and have a little chat about it.
Discuss with someone. It'll be fine.
Yeah, because he's very conflicted about it at the moment.
Well, we fucked up this this floor, but we haven't finished it.
Yeah, you still got a couple of places left to explore, particularly on the eastern side here.
Finish this floor up and then go talk to the guy. These circles.
Yes.
They're the same that were in the other room, aren't they?
The other teleportation room? Correct.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good thing to note.
By the way, who's
in this room?
It's in the stash.
It's in the stash, bud.
Am I just blind?
It's under equipment.
Oh.
I will get everyone to do a perception check for me, though.
Is this for what I just asked?
What was your question?
Is there anything in the room?
Yeah, no, that's pretty much for that question.
Note? Okay. Okay.
I thought you said that, but I needed to do it for this room anyway.
I tried to drag it into my thingy and it disappeared.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, there it is. No, there we go. Found
Still
it.
there.
Disappeared on me for a second. That's fine. Perception, was it?
Correct. I'll get it for you as well, Nixie.
And then perception for the Mordosh. See, I remember.
Yeah,
I
that
remember that
tracks.
I'm 2 people at the moment.
And Nixie?
20.
I think the 29 will do it.
Eesh, there you go.
She got it.
Yeah, 29 for Drunek, 14 for
That's pretty
Mordosh.
good.
Drudik, you're getting pretty good at finding the secret doors in these Thessalonian chambers. It's just, it's starting to become a little bit predictable for you. So it's as you're searching around here, you find one of the loose stones, and sure enough,
Hell yeah, let's go that way.
Sorry, not Mordosh. Drunek is going to quickly just sneak around the corner to have a squiz. He's not going too far,
yeah,
but he's going to try and stealth just in case.
just in case.
Just in
That was-
case.
Could have been bad. That's pretty
33.
good.
You are the stealthiest of stealth.
Okay, so he's going to note that door.
Yep.
But he does want to quickly... I just want to investigate this and make sure this isn't like another secret-y passage. Or if it's just a dead end.
It's just a little hole.
You do find a lever on this side.
Yep.
Ooh.
A little bit more of an obvious.
Yeah, it's hidden.
Yeah. So obviously this is like
well-
a bypass or something.
Yeah. As much as I really want to pull that, he's going to go back to the group and be like, he'll come out there and it would be like, there's a fucking door in there and then another lever. Fucking no idea what that goes. I don't suppose Big Fella wants to take point. And Mordosh is going to take point. I'm going to have to get used to controlling the big fella.
At least it's not a hand puppet.
Oh, God. Misha can go...
Maybe
here.
have Misha at the back so Nixie's not at the back in case someone stabs us.
That is a possibility.
Alright, so if I go there, then Nixie should be able to go...
Right here, yeah.
Alright, there you go.
Pull the lever?
Misha can cover the rear.
Is the lever for the door?
He's gonna check the door. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I'm checking. Is the lever for the door or is it like trapped?
There's a
Is
lever
that where the
further
lever's
down.
at?
Yeah.
This door appears to be unlocked.
Okay.
Well,
so
that's just
we're
gonna try and
do that
open
first
it.
then?
Yeah. He's gonna try and open the door.
All right. Well, open the door when ready.
That one.
Oh,
God damn, it's another passageway.
I would leave it for now.
As you open this door, there's a
Oh god.
cold wind that kind of blasts out from it. Not enough to knock you off your feet, but definitely present. Like you can feel it through your hair and across your skin. And you can't help but have the sensation as if you've been lightly touched by perhaps dozens of people. And there's a ghostly whisper that follows the wind before departing.
Awesome.
That bodes well.
Otherwise, this is a long hallway that leads down to another door.
They're trapped in that hallway?
You can give me a perception check, but I would have done one secretly.
It looks like prime trap conditions, that's all.
You know, that is fair.
I'll just roll normal.
Perception?
Oh, I can put Trap Finder on.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, it's secret anyway. There you go.
There are no traps in this hallway.
Oh, I probably fucked up.
I'm gonna. Modosh is gonna close that door.
Wait,
Drunek's
don't
gonna
pull
pull
it.
this lever.
Can I just see, like, if it's for this door or if that's trapped or?
So we find out. I'm pulling the lever.
Oh,
Pull the lever?
there.
Pull the lever!
Yeah, pull the lever, Kronk.
That's a pile.
Oh, that's a
Pile.
big area. I'm assuming I'm still sneaky beaky.
Yes, but you also
Or do you
did
want me
just
to roll
open
another
a giant stone door.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
I
So-
didn't know because he wants to go sneaky. I don't know if you want me to re-roll my stealth check. That's all.
Are those spider webs again?
I'll get you to do a stealth check for me.
To me
Easy done.
or him?
For
Okay.
Druidic.
Me, because I just pulled a
Nice.
giant fucking level.
Jesus.
32. I'm still the sneakiest beaky.
You do see...
I'm gonna go step here and look inside.
Actually, give me a perception check.
I'm also okay at those. Yeah, we'll stick with it because I don't trust myself to use my hero point at the moment, which I just upped.
As you open the door, Drunic, you look out to this pile of stone and rubble here. And for a couple of moments, you see a head of some sort kind of poke out a little bit with a couple of beady yellow eyes. before kind of receding back into the pit, kind of as if it hadn't noticed anything.
What type of
How big of a head are we talking? We're talking like fist-sized, humanoid-sized, giant
size of-
lizard-sized.
animal, bone,
A large horse head.
dragon? No, no.
No, I don't think it's the big fella yet.
Did it look like something was wearing a horse head? You know, like kind of like a dead head, or was it alive?
What is it? The merry world?
I'm gonna pull a video game here.
Yeah.
He's gonna lean down, pick up like a fist-sized rock.
Playing too much Horizon.
Yeah. And he's gonna try and piff it onto the other side of the pile.
Yeah.
And he's still gonna keep crouched low, trying to kind of.
I stop
But
him. I stop him because the rock is actually physical, and he might catch us throwing it. I can do like a little sound or something there. I think.
You want to
With
use
magic.
ghost sound?
What's the range on that?
Yeah, because we have cards for ghost sound.
We'll go sound.
I'll use one of those.
Yeah.
I know there's one in the party. I just want to see whether I had one still. Yes, I had one.
Just want to see if something pokes its head out.
So I'll use that one,
Yep.
and I'll get rid of it.
You're not using it in combat. I'm happy for you to kind of
It's
extend it out a
only
little bit.
30 feet though, Tara.
I'm happy for you to extend it out a little bit further. I know what you're doing with this. And you're not using it in combat.
Okay.
There you go. So just put it on the other side of the pile then.
What sound are you emitting? Because ghost sound can't do anything exact, but it can kind of, like the spell suggests, like the volume of 4
What
humans
specifically
shouting.
is here? Is that spider webs? Is it like pillared rocks or just like?
It's just pillared
rubble?
rocks. You don't see any spider webs.
Okay, so that's just the terrain looking like webs. Maybe like a animal of sorts or something.
Yeah.
Freaking out in the corner, like trying to dig or run around.
Like a screeching bat or something.
No, that's a less huntable. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
something that shouldn't be there.
Okay. Like a mole. No, moles are quiet.
Let's say like a pig, because the pig shouldn't be here, and it can go and then like scratch at the ground and
Like that?
yeah,
Yeah.
All right. Well,
it weed.
as you project the sound onto the other side of the room, Iravetta, we see the rocks start to shift and move as something begins to claw its way out from the pile.
What the fuck is that? I feel like we should save this for when Jandor's here.
Yeah.
I don't want to go up against that.
That looks thick as fuck, though.
Can I try and identify what the fuck that might be?
Can I help him? In some way?
If it's
The fuck
within
is
the
that?
bounds of my knowledge. It may be something I've just no idea.
Is it within bounds of my knowledge? This is in religion.
Surprisingly, not a religious thing. It is
Damn
not
it.
a feat. Sorry, it's not a fiend. Not a feat. Jeez.
It's not that either.
Juridic, did I give you cryptid lore?
You talked about it.
Don't think
Check
you
your
did. No,
skill.
Yes, you did. Cryptid lore.
Yeah.
Either nature or cryptid lore. I will let you know that cryptid lore will be a lot easier in this case.
Yeah. I was gonna say, even though I'm better at nature, cryptid come on, it's cryptid lore. I gotta roll for it. Oh, he's good.
Let's
He's
fucking
good.
go.
Natural 20.
Natural 20 for a 28. I know these things. I know cryptids. I work for one. I mean, what?
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 Don't worry about it.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Juridic, this is what is known as a shantak.
Ooh, even sounds cool.
They are a type of beast, not to be confused with an animal, although they are often mistaken for one. You know, with the wings
idiots.
and the tail, you know. Although they are a beast, they rarely can speak common, and more often than not, they speak Aklo, also known as the Dark Fae language. Very associated with Shadow Fae and stuff like that, but for the most part, they're hunters, territorial. They can be negotiated with, but they're also exceptionally quick to anger. Otherwise, for more relevant things, reflex is their weakest save, and they're resistant to cold.
Okay. Now, sizing it up.
Yep.
Oh, I suppose there is a way down here, isn't there? I was going to say, can I see a way for it to actually get out of here into the complex itself?
Oh, probably.
Yeah. Because I kind of want to leave this until Jandor's here, but it's a big story.
I know, it
thing.
feels like a sick-ass boss fight.
Like, these creatures are smart enough not to be kind of corralled like other creatures you've met previously.
But
And
there's
yeah,
going to be lots of lots of other things to fight.
there will be. And the passage to the south here looks more than enough for it to crawl out.
I'm
Shouldn't
not gonna
need
lie,
to.
guys. I kind of want to fight it, or at least.
I mean, I feel like we kind of have
fight
to,
it.
because if we leave it, it could leave.
Yeah.
And cause problems elsewhere.
Yep, it could literally go to the floor that we're trying to keep safe.
How's it reacting to the pig? Is it like crawling around looking for it, or is it like
It
how?
It absolutely is crawling around looking for it. Speaking of, I need to do a thing. Blind GM roll.
Fuck! I didn't meditate during the fucking downtime. Fucker.
I don't know what that means.
I didn't get my focus points back, or a focus point back, which is fine. Just means I can't make a big Misha.
Low
Does
to the
it work
ground.
the same for you as it works for Nixie to get focus points back when you do recall knowledge of stuff? Because you just did.
No.
Oh, Jordy,
Okay.
No, it's not.
you spent like 10 minutes hacking down a fiend shrine. You can have a focus point back.
You sure?
Yeah,
'Cause-
that's fine, man.
All right. Cool.
He's being nice to us. I'm scared.
No, I know. It was just more like because I don't quite know what Druidic does yet if he's not in the woods to get to focus. So
Nature.
he just
Licks
ate
blocks,
jerky.
I don't
There you
know.
go. He was just eating jerky.
Why did my brain go? He takes a swig out of the dirt jar.
Probably.
Minerals.
I think we're gonna find it. Druidics. So which direction is it currently facing?
Well, let me paint the scene a little bit. This creature crawls out from the rubble and begins searching around for a pig. For obvious reasons, you don't expect them to find pigs or boars this deep down below, but you get the feeling from its size that it probably hunts them on a regular basis, or at least creatures of that size. As it kind of makes its way around some of the pillars, searching, it kind of starts to turn around, and as it does, it looks in your direction, Druidic.
I'm gonna stay still. He's gonna see if it actually notices him or not, because he is kind of hunched against a wall, but he is technically out there as well,
Yeah,
So.
no, that's fair. Now, I have to check something quickly.
He's hunted enough animals to know that you don't necessarily dart when something's looking in your direction.
It snarls out something as it's kind of looking in your general direction.
Oh.
Do I by a chance understand what it snarled?
Not in the slightest.
So Druidic's got what he kind of motions one of his hands behind his back and does. I'm assuming everyone would know a hand symbol by now. It's this is about to kick off, but he's assuming at the very least Mordosh knows it.
Yeah.
To be like, I'm gonna need a shield.
Very soon.
Can Drunix going to just make a decision that it has noticed him?
Yep.
Can Drunix kind of try and... I'm assuming I've been able to hunt this thing during the observation.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. I'm going to try and tumble to the side to give Mordosh a chance to kind of get into the mouth of the tunnel.
Yep, that's fair.
He can charge it. Can he? I don't know.
Don't know if he can reach it because he'd have to be like going around walls.
I'm a skinny boy. He can walk past me.
Its posture is definitely aggressive.
Maybe you can
Actually,
calm it,
can
Nick.
I fit into the...
Yeah,
Can I
you
fit
can
into that
squish there.
corner? I'm going to tumble back there and let Mordosh take up the front position.
Nick, maybe you can calm it and tame it.
No.
And you can ride it into battle.
I'm not Aravena. I'm not going to try and make friends with every single monster.
Can I make
Particularly
friends with it?
No. And yeah, Mordosh is just going to kind of like move forward. It's fairly safe to assume that it knows that we're here and it's at least heard stuff by now.
It looks
so
angry.
I'm kind of picturing Mordosh is going to kind of do that. You know, where you'll see like in movies where the guys with the big shields will kind of come down and they'll like plant it down and like tuck behind it.
Yep.
Almost like you would when they're building a shield wall. Yeah, he's going to just basically do that and wedge his shield as much in the passage entrance as he can.
Yep. Wow.
And we're going to wait to see what happens.
I mean, Jandal's shield is fucking giant almost, so...
Oh, yeah.
Suddenly, there's a tree in the wall. I will get everyone to roll initiative. Drunic, I've already put your initiative in based off of your stealth. Because you did roll really well for your stealth.
Oh, it got a 36.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I had more dodge post up at the door.
You'll be fine.
This is gonna be great.
That's cocked.
Come on, damn it, Mosh.
It rolled a 36!
Yeah. I was hoping that I was going to give him the luck of my initiative rolls for once.
Not
Jetta,
today.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
we rolling today. Actually,
well,
that's not
people-
terrible, though, because it doesn't really matter.
While people
Somebody's
roll
used
an
it,
initiative,
good
can I ask?
Yeah.
I'm assuming I had a good chance to like look around the room itself, right?
Yeah.
Are there any stalactites or other masses of rock that look a little precarious on the roof? I'm definitely not picturing a Monster Hunter situation.
You know what? Considering that there's stalagmites on the ground, there's obviously going to be stalactites up top. That just makes sense to me.
Did I notice any of a, you know what I mean by like a sufficient size? Like if you picture like Monster Hunter, you know,
Wants to bash it on its head.
Yeah.
It's, oh no,
I'm not expecting to be a lot underground, but
Hey,
if there's
Jordan.
one or two potentially, there might not be any.
It has wings. You can use the glue bomb on it.
True. If it flies,
It has wings.
it might not fly.
It hasn't got legs.
It's a drake.
Neither the snakes. They're still pretty fucking quick.
Yeah. You should see him sneeze.
Yeah, did I see any kind of sufficiently sized masses of rock that I might be able to knock down, or would you need me to do like a perception check to potentially
No,
spot that?
you can see some. Whether you could knock them down easily or not, that might require some more things.
Whereabouts would they be?
Ooh.
Just for the sake of future combat, that's all.
How about I say this? Wherever they need to be.
Okay, fair enough. That works. Yeah. I think that's everyone's
Think
initiative.
we're ready? We're ready?
I think.
Cry? Yes.
Cry? Crying is a free action.
Crying is a free action.
Well, I am considering Mordosh to have his shield raised, because that was
yeah.
clearly described at the start.
Oh, cool. Did you raise it for me already? Did you?
No, it's probably just still there.
Okay, perfect. Like it was planned. I know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah. Tapping is a free action. No,
Come to the
dabbing
cheap
is a one action. I know this.
And it self-inflicts psychic damage.
Well, this is easy.
It fireballs.
Surprisingly, does not have a fireball. It does, however, have pretty big chompers.
Not the chompers.
Big, pretty big, but also what looks like needle sharp. Which is a potent combination.
Yeah, we're gonna
I
start
don't
with
know
the
how I
bite.
feel about that combination.
You can feel good about it. It's fine. No,
Yes.
not on the first one tonight. No, the 2 is unacceptable.
Go, Modosh!
It rolled a 2.
Be the wall!
Wait, it rolled a 2?
Hey, Foundry! I have been happily
It rolled a
advertising
2
this
and it got
program
21. It has a plus 20 to attack.
Yep.
for literally years. Could you help me out just once, please?
General, I'm doing you proud!
I just did not have a hero point. Arabella, you get a hero point.
Huh?
You got a hero point.
Oh, thank you.
Chuck gave you one because they were pity you, I guess. I don't know.
Thank you.
For its final action, it is going to swipe at Mordosh with its claw. This is where I'm going to roll bigger. Yeah, there it is. Couldn't be the
shit.
bite.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask some really dumb dumb fucking questions because I don't do shields.
Think our level. What the fuck?
Oh, I wish that these fights were more deadly. I wish there was something that could just wreck our shit just
I'm
once.
for it.
Wait, no, I never said that. I've never said that ever. Have I ever said that? No.
So if I do his shield block reaction, then it'll take 8 off of it, but then how much damage will go to his shield? So
So-
I really don't want to break his shield while he's not here.
The easiest way to do it is to click the block button on the damage, and then click damage.
Okay, so block. Alright, let me make sure. Yeah, we've got more selected. And damage. Oh, no. Mordosh just took 16.
Hold up.
I broke the thing. So block first. Oh, there we go.
I gotcha. It's just that the block is a toggle.
Gotcha. Yep.
Their shield is also damage free.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, Mordosh is gonna kind of like raise his shield and just kind of like he definitely feels the impact, but like he holds firm, like the unit that he is.
Well, Mordosh manages to block the mouth as it comes in, the needle sharp points of the teeth almost scraping by as he brings his tower shield up and kind of jams it into the mouth. As he does this, however, this Shantak just reaches over with its claws, almost kind of doing its best to make its way into the tunnel itself, digging out a bigger crevice as it tears a little bit into Mordosh.
Okay.
Rude.
That's it done, though. Druidic. Do I have like, snarls or something in my soundboard? I should have snarls.
How far? All right. So Druidic is going to. That's 10, 15, 20. So he's going to move there.
Yep.
I'm going to. There's not really any point getting Misha bigger. So first action move, second action he's going to cast Gravity Weapon.
Yep.
On himself. And then third action he's going to Skirmish Strikes to step and throw a hatchet at it.
Fair enough.
Actually, no, I'm going to step that way.
Yep.
So this is gravity weapon, and he's going to throw his big damage Madubery and miss terribly.
You have a hero point.
I know, but I'm.
I feel like you should save it.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it.
Save it? That's fair.
It's weird having caution. Misha is going to. She's got a 30. I can never remember. Yes, 30.
35.
So she's gonna move there, and then she's gonna move to that space.
Yep.
With her free, her free action.
Her independent action.
Then
Easy
that's me done.
All right. Iravetta.
Oh boy.
It is not flat-footed to you. It has seen you.
It's not?
Nope. It too has dark
that's
vision.
It also went before me, so it doesn't matter. I have a glue bomb. So I throw the glue bomb at it. What is the save for glue bombs?
Reflex.
Yes, and that's what we said he was weak at.
Believe we said that was his weakest save. Yep.
Okie dokie.
Oh, if you're
It's not
throwing
very
a
high.
glue bomb, it's against his AC.
Does anybody remember whether or not Mordosh
It
was in
says there's a
hybrid form or
DC
normal
of
form?
7. Oh no, that's to escape. Okay,
Normal form.
sure. Let's try.
Just wanted to double check, that's all.
Oh, it will immobilize him. Are you planning to move him at all? Or nah?
Who, me?
That's a huge size creature. Nothing on our board could shove it unless I made Misha large, and I can't do that.
Okie dokie. I'll yeet a glue bomb at him.
Give the glue bomb?
I think I have to have it on my person, so that's held, because quick draw, and then attack. It should be here now. Yes. Nope, that's sheath. Strike. Target.
They are close together.
allowed. What's close together?
Sheath and strike.
Oh. Scaring me. It missed!
Would you like to use a hero point?
What did I roll? I
You
rolled
rolled
an
11.
Okay. Yeah, probably. Sorry, G-Wiz, I'm using that point already.
I feel like we're gonna need to.
Wow.
Up.
It's happening again. It's happening again.
Again?
The double ups are happening. I not happy about that. So I'm going to so I threw a bomb, which is 1, right?
Yep.
Yes.
You have quick
So
draw.
I'm going to just strike it with nope, map 5 with the obelisk.
More evidence.
See if I can actually hit it. Oh my god. Okay. I have 1 action left.
Yep.
Nothing is working. 4 shot. Fuck
4
you.
shot. Minus
See
10?
if I can hit it with that. Oh god, you're right. Who cares? I can't do anything else.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
Sure, let's see how that goes. Oh, it wasn't a bad roll.
That was an 18. Ooh. Welp.
Well, I got. I got.
Nixie.
Oh no!
Nixie is terrified.
Understandably.
Hey, Ish, remember how I said that, I'll save your spells until something big and scary?
Behold.
Use all your ammo.
Yeah, but we're all in a tunnel at the moment.
This is where you let loose. You get to have fun. Throw all the big scary.
Never hero point for Iravetta.
Oh, thanks. that pity hero point. Thank you.
Right.
What does Mordosh have?
have no idea what I want to use.
I know, we're struggling.
A challenge, my goodness.
Oh my god.
I love it. Don't get me wrong. I'm just figuring this all out.
No, I love it too. It's good stuff.
Impaling light or in a torrent?
Whichever one won't kill me, please.
Impaling light wouldn't kill.
Yeah. Alright.
Also, anything that like debilitates this thing, I think this is definitely a debuffy.
Bless wouldn't be a bad idea either. But that's gonna hit.
Hey!
Fuck yeah.
Both one of us to hit.
Which spell were you using?
I really want to know how
Impaling
how
light.
much.
Whoa.
Hit it with impaling light.
There we go. All right, roll your damage. It was a
Oh, it's one
success.
target. That's good.
Oh wow.
Now, it's not a lot of damage. However,
Yeah.
it is now immobilized.
Oh thank god.
Does
Yes.
that mean he just can't move?
He can't move, and if he wants to escape, he has to do an escape check against Nixie's escape DC.
Does it fuck with deck saves as well?
No. It's just he can't move.
Okay.
And I can let you know, Drunic, he does not have a ranged option.
Why isn't my spells working?
What do you mean? You just did it.
Normally when I use a spell, it will get rid of it. So I know I've already used it. It didn't.
Did you press cast or did you just press the thingy?
Yeah.
I pressed the plus button in the menu, cast the spell.
Oh, just yeah.
Just minus it.
Yeah. Okay.
Next to the minus.
Plus button. There's a button for casting.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a minus. Yeah, okay, I've done it. Thank you. Starting to freak out. I was like, no.
You do have one action left, though.
I do, yes.
Buffs.
Mordosh, where are you? Where's the Mordosh?
Mordosh
He's
is
right in
there.
the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Time
Guidance?
for guidance.
Guidance? Yeah.
Yeah. Buff.
There you go.
Time for guidance.
Spell effect guidance onto Mordosh. Haha.
Beautiful. That's you done, though, Nixie.
Yes, it is.
As a purplish blue lance of light comes out from the darkness and skewers the creature to the ground. Delicate little butterflies floating around it.
Mordosh. Okay, I'll come to that. We'll see about that one. He is going to try and intimidating strike. I can't. Hopefully that's right. All right, there we go. That one.
Yep.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, so he just rolls an attack. Okay, cool. I can do it that way. Brilliant. Strikey.
If anyone can do it.
Oh, he doesn't have the. It doesn't apply guidance to it. Oh, because it's the.
It's toggle.
Oh, hang on.
So when you hit attack, it should be one of the toggles.
I can't toggle it because the menu's too small. Just we'll add +1 to it.
Yep, fair enough. That's a hit.
29. And he's gonna roll big old fucking damage.
Okay, so his DC is at least 29.
10 damage.
Is that concerning?
And
Is that all his
One.
damage?
Well,
you see, Mordosh usually gets criticals.
Ah.
Yeah. And his weapon does more damage on a crit.
Yeah.
Ah.
So that's intimidating strike for 2 actions to imbue frightened 1 and 10 damage.
Boop.
Frightened
Now,
good.
just because I don't know what this does, what does resilient give on armor again?
Bonus to saves.
Okay, no, so he won't do that. He's going to just raise his shield again.
Yep. There you go.
Effect. Then he's done. He's just gonna hold the line.
You know what? Consider the situation. That's fair. Look, our boy is restrained. He's frightened. People are throwing weapons at him. There's like magic and stuff. He's just not having a good day.
He's not having a good day.
He is going to save his big strike for Mordosh, however.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be a hit.
Yep.
For 21 damage.
Jeez Louise.
I don't know. I guess I shield block again?
Yeah.
Maybe us. Is it worth DM? Is that how that works?
I don't know if that toggled it on or not.
See what happens.
Damage.
If not, I can undo it on my end.
It's not doing anything? I'm pressing the buttons and things aren't happening? Okay. No.
It might be because you're not his player.
Damage. Yeah. So yeah, he's gonna block.
Ooh, how is their shield going? How is it?
It's at 43 hit points left.
Okay.
That's fine. I'll repair it before Jandor gets his character back. He'll never know.
It's got like 9 hit points before it breaks.
Yeah.
Maybe don't shield
Yeah.
block anymore.
I don't plan to.
Maybe you
gonna-
should save those crits.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's the first attack.
See, there's an unfortunate situation here because he doesn't have reach on any of his attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So spreading out the pain a little bit, he's going to swing around to Misha.
Yep. I figured. Oh!
I'm rolling an awful lot of ones.
My bear's got them moves. Bear's got them moves.
And last one, because I don't have another option. Mordosh. Thank you so much, Foundry. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Natural 20.
Damage. We need damage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to heal.
Yep.
Heal.
That's fine.
Now,
Yep.
bright side,
We're all
not the
together, so you
bite,
can heal.
not the
Yep.
bite. And I rolled pretty poorly for the damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take the damage on him because I'm not gonna risk breaking his shield and losing that
That's
AC
alright.
bonus.
They're still pretty good.
Oh,
Still got more than you.
I swear to God, if Monarch
no,
dies when
not.
he's not playing the character, I'm gonna owe that man so many drinks.
That is it done, however. It seems more concerned with doing violence than actually escaping its current predicament. But Druidic, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
So, you know those stalactites I was talking about before?
Yes.
Don't suppose there's one conveniently above this thing at the moment.
I think there is.
How... You said that it wasn't going to be easy to drop these, which is understandable.
Yeah.
How difficult are we talking? Like, you know, he's a dwarf. He can size up roughly how strong bits of stone are, potentially. Are we talking like a pretty hefty fucking wallop? Or are we talking like hit it in the right spot kind of deal?
Kind of hit it in the right spot. You'll probably be better off using your hammer for this.
Yeah.
But I have a DC in order for you to knock one of the stalactites loose. And I have the damage for it standing by.
Okay. I don't know why my hatchet's not... Oh, my hammer's not out. It should be. It always
because you're-
is. He draws them together.
Yeah. Hatchet and hammer, right? Right?
Yeah. All right. So this isn't my hunted prey. It isn't. Yeah, but I am going to have gravity weapon on this, and hopefully that helps drop the thing.
I will drop the armor
he
class
is
for a
going
gravity
to-
weapon.
He's going to just basically try and pick a spot and just fucking throw this thing as hard as he can to try and drop something on this. Whether it does good damage or somehow debilitates it, I don't care which one. Fuck. I'm going to re-roll that.
Yep.
Shit, there's so many things we could
Better?
That is
That's
a lot better.
30.
All right.
We're going Monster Hunter on this shit.
You throw your hammer up into the stalactite, and as it kind of knocks and breaks a couple of them, we hear the shaking and the rumbling coming above. And you watch as the Shantak, for a moment, takes its sight off of Mordosh and looks up at the falling stones. I need you to roll 4d6 for me.
46.
Yep.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, not great, but all right. That's fine.
And he takes that. I'm also going to make him dazed for 1 round.
Yep, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Because I was going to make him pinned, but he is already pinned. So instead, he's just going to be a little bit dazzled from the rock smashing down
Does
on
that stack with getting dazed further?
him. He's dazed?
Yeah,
Are-
so if we did something that dazzled, will that
Ah.
stack or will that replace?
Replace.
Okay.
But if you can blind him...
His frightened as well?
no, he's
No,
fried
it's a
was supposed to go down
that's a
at the end of his
different
turn.
thing. That's why I said if you add another dazzled, it would replace it.
Second action,
Yep.
I'm going to use something that Ayurveda gave to me a lot. 2 actions to do it.
I don't remember what it is.
No, I'll save it till next turn. I'm going to... You know what? Second action, command Misha.
Yep.
She is going to... That's 15. She's going to get to the back of it.
Yep.
And she is going to get stuck into it with a big old fucking... Ooh.
One more for the flank, I think.
Yeah, I can't get another one, so she's just going to go
Alright.
there.
Oh, it's a hit regardless. You're rolling well.
Good job.
Yep.
Good work, Misha.
And then she gets to do another D8 on top of this because it's my hunted target.
Yep.
So we add that. Oh, that was terrible. 10.
10 damage. The lance of light still kind of piercing through its chest. It's kind of just swiveling around in the spot, trying to like lash out at anyone close by.
Yeah. I'm kind of just trying to keep it having to kind of pick directions. Third action for Drunek is he is going to skirmish strikes again.
Yep.
He is going to step here. I'm getting that fucking distance.
Fair.
And he's going to throw his hatchet. This is his second attack, so multiple attack penalty. Okay, we still take it. Definitely a crit. Damage and gravity weapon plus. Yep, cool. Still okay. 19 damage.
You're knocking it down.
And that's that's my turn done. I'm finished.
Yep. All right, Iravetta, you're up.
Okay, question.
Yes.
I have questions.
Okay.
The Wanderer's figurine, because that would give us another person in battle.
Shit.
Yeah.
When the thing dies, is it gone forever?
No. It just turns
It
back into the
becomes
figurine.
The figurine again. Do I know whether it's like a hefty creature or just like a little boy?
Which
It's a
figurine
giant
is it?
viper, but it's the jade serpent.
Yep. Put it up in the chat. Because they usually have a quick token I can grab. There it is.
I can't see the sheet for it, so that's all. I just get like the descriptionary thing for
Can I just
snake.
say the artwork for that fucking thing is badass as shit?
What, the Viper?
Yeah, the giant viper.
I haven't put it down yet.
Oh no, I'm just showing you.
No,
Okay.
he's doing that so that he can also see the stat block.
Okay. I just want to know whether like one kill will get it killed. You know what I mean? Like it's got 10 hit points.
Not 10 hit points. It'll probably be able to take, from what you've seen, probably take one attack and die.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's one attack not on somebody.
Yeah.
Or two at least. Okay, so
Spread
I'm
them
going
out.
to... Yes. So I'm going to get out of this corridor. I'm going to use Quick Blink. It's only 10 foot.
Yeah, so you'd be able to get like there or...
My ruler's
yeah.
covered. Hold on. Where can I go? Because I can't actually see. Do I have to see?
You can get to either where the snake is currently or the other square next to Mordosh.
Let's just move Snake Boy out of the way.
Because Mordosh is 5 foot forward for you.
Yeah.
You'd probably be better just running.
What's the thing for using the snake? Is it 2 or 1?
2.
2.
Okay, can I use the snake from where I am? Or can it, like, I don't know, can it move? Because I don't know what the minion trait means. Like, does it move? Can it...
You activate the
Can it
statue
move?
by placing it on the ground.
Yeah.
That
So it'd be
said,
like
if
the
you
square
want to
next
eat
to you.
it,
Can I pop it, like, over here?
yeah,
Where you had the thing then?
I'm happy with that.
Okay, so there's a dude there. So that's 2 actions, and I have 1 action left.
Yep. As the jade figurine starts to whip about and it
Do
marks and
I
skies.
have to? Do I do it? So again, how do
Yep.
I get it to do shit?
So for 1 action, you command a minion, and it gets 2 actions.
It's like Misha.
Okay, what are its actions?
Biting,
Move, strike.
mostly.
Okay. Sure. Fine. This turn I'll do that. I'll use the 1 action to command it,
Yep.
and then get it to use its 2 actions to try and do damage.
All right. It's trying.
It's trying. It's okay. It's okay.
Suddenly brought into life, we see this Jade Viper take a few snaps at the Shantak. Unfortunately, however, it's just a little bit outsized.
That's okay. I'm kind of using it as fodder a little,
Yep.
just to spread some... And it counts as flanking for Misha.
It does.
So Misha is flanking, because it's on a direct opposite.
I
So that's my turn.
Yep.
Yep.
Nixie! It is your turn. Whatever spells you may cast. Unless you muted?
I don't know. Nixie!
I'm here.
It is your turn.
I'm just. I don't know what the frick.
Heal.
And or buff. Heals and buffs, I think.
Heal.
Yeah, probably. I would probably.
You don't have to heal Mordosh.
Yeah, Mordosh is the only one that's hurt at the moment.
Yes, I do. Shush.
You have so many heals, you might as well use it.
Yeah. So the 2 action
not
heal
in-
for the
I'm gonna have to do a 2 action.
Yeah.
I would do a 2 action anyway, because it's
yeah, because
it does
to
more.
heal him with the 1 action, you'd have to use an action to move anyway.
But it also does more.
Yeah, you may as well do the 2 action and get more healing.
Yeah.
Like Mordosh is probably going to chug on his turn, but
Seems not enough.
Is that with the +8?
did that apply to Drunek then? Or...
That's not with the
6.
+8.
Huh?
No, she rolled it. It's
Yeah.
1d10 plus 8.
And
It
Staff of
says
Healing.
9.
Staff of Healing gives +1.
Yeah,
More to the
Oh.
point.
Okay, cool.
57.
Why was it rolling the level 1
Yeah.
version? 1 second.
Yeah, I'm
Is it not-
confused.
Is it not
I clicked
doing-
2.
Hang on, I might. Okay, we'll take the 16 back.
Yeah, because
41.
Her healing should be doing a lot more.
that's...
Multiple dice.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's a lot more.
There you go.
That's a lot more healing.
I'm not sure where I downcast
hang on
it
a
for you.
second. That was the wrong one.
Clicked it. Why did it downcast? Oh, it was doing it at level 1. Weird.
I mean,
Don't
there's
worry,
a couple that you have that are always going to be level 1 because they're from items. So I don't know if those are on your sheet or not. I don't know.
Yeah. All I know is that you said that big old fucking healing butterfly at Mordosh, and he is looking a lot better.
Yeah.
He got bonked on the back of the head.
Yeah.
That's over twice as much healing. We take that.
You have one action remaining.
I do. I don't know if it's going to do anything, but I'm going to try that
Divine attrition?
Yes.
It could do something good.
It's a good one.
He will succeed, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, is good.
Yeah, unfortunately. Okay.
But that means that we now know that.
Yeah.
So we want to probably target dexterity as much as we can.
Mm-hmm.
It's all extra information. That's you done, though, Nixie. Mordosh!
Mordosh. Do we go for the intimidating strike again? It's very good.
If he
But
has
also,
anything else, I can try and drop fear on him, but he can
has his-
choose, right?
he has his Estus flask, so he could heal himself a bit more.
I think he's worth doing damage, but
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go for intimidating strike again.
Intimidation.
It's just
well, that's what I was asking.
it's
His one does it do multiple levels of fear?
It can
Right,
on a critical
yeah.
hit.
If he gets a crit, he gets frightened 2.
Maybe I do it then. I have the
Do you-
fear wand, and it can do on a success they get feared once, on a failure they get feared 2.
Okay.
So at
In
the
that
very least,
case,
you should get 1.
Mordosh is just going to do a normal strike then.
Yep.
Critical failure, they get a 3. And flee.
So 29.
Yep, that's a hit.
So 16 more damage.
Now, if only he had a cleric.
I don't think he's going to heal, so I think he's just going to go for another strike.
Yep.
Still gotta move.
Because he
Oh, that's one creature.
wrong stat block. Hang on, this one. That roll. Ouch.
Would Mordosh let that
Third
sit?
action, raise shield again.
Mordosh is going to let that
I
sit?
don't think
How
Okay.
many hero points?
Jandor wouldn't, but I'm a bigger scaredy cat than Jandor is.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep the hero points because I really don't want to let him die on my watch.
You know what? Fair. I'll consider that fair. Well, the Shantak. Oh, look.
So he'll raise his shield again.
Look. Mordosh is the one who's hacking into him the most at the moment.
Wait for it to just like unleash some like thrashing AoE attack.
That'll be just a hit.
We take we take it. Those D12 though.
Incredible amounts
Yep.
of damage.
Yeah, I'm not bringing his shield for that.
Yeah. don't break
So that's 54.
Is going to swipe at Misha.
Yep. So it's like
Not at the snake.
Misha's just da 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 on top of the rocks.
Oh no, now he's going to swing around for the snake.
See, I'm kind of picturing this like big serpentine like Friday where they like twist in their space, striking at everything nearby. I'm trying to remember the name of that.
Whether it's a
snake. That's what
combination of the dazzle or being impaled to the ground, the Shantak just cannot land a hit.
Yay! Yeah, darn.
Druidic, you've been given a hero point by a chat.
Yay!
Mordosh should have 2. But it is your turn, Druidic.
Yeah.
It's
I'm gonna
looking
risk
badly injured.
Not doing what I was going to do, so that's fine. Yeah.
It's getting there.
Rolly. No.
It's okay.
No?
You're okay.
Reroll. Thanks for the hit, G Wiz up. Oh god, and then I followed up with terrible damage. 18.
It's a mood.
I
Fuck.
do command Misha. She's statistically got a better chance of hitting than I do at this point. She could go for a single strike. She has got flanking. Yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah, Riddick got one.
Third action. Oh, that was only my first action. Yeah. Okay. Action to command Misha.
Yep.
She's going to get stuck into him and try and do a bitey bite.
Actually, no, that would be. Here, Vetter, you
With
were
a
just given a
30?
hero point by chat as well.
Oh, thank you all.
Plus a d8 for the hunt.
Misha doing
16 points of
damage.
damage from her bite.
Yep.
She's going to use her second action to swipe at it
Yep.
with her claw. Wasn't expecting her to hit that one. That's fine.
No.
And Drunek will just... Yeah, no, Drunek's just going to lob his axe at it again. So for his third action. This isn't my first target. Is my hunted prey. It's not my first attack. It's not.
Nice.
That's a hit.
Might kill it before I need to do.
11.
11.
Hey!
Hey, good job.
Congratulations. You have slain the Shantak.
It was scary. It did a
It was
ton
scary.
of fucking damage. Now we just have a snake.
I just want to. I'm gonna when I next catch up with Jandor, I'll be like, dude, you finally took damage. You weren't here.
Because of me.
There we go.
Oh fuck. Drunek is borderline pouncing on the corpse.
Yeah.
What the
And
hell?
he is looking. He is like, this is finally, because you remember half the shit we've fought have been fiends that fizzle away when we're done with them. He'll take any opportunity to actually loot something's corpse. He's looking for trophies. He's looking for usable body parts. He is just absolutely raking.
Before you click anything, please. Can I help with crafting? Because it like any usable parts
You
would be for
can.
crafting.
You can aid. It looks
Okay.
up. It looks up at you,
Nixie's
Trunic, and goes, "Ha! Joke's on you." Then disappears to the first world.
It was in fact a fiend. I'm pretty sure Drunek would throw a fucking hissy fit. He'd be like, fucking
good
out,
God.
boss.
You'll get
Nixie's gonna
a
heal.
+2, and you're healing Nixie.
There you go, Drake.
I'm healing Mordosh.
He does need it.
Yeah.
Mordosh, I feel like Mordosh is kind of like chuckling that he's actually taking damage. He's like, that was a good one.
Drunic, if you stand where I am, you can take the other because she can heal twice.
Okay, cool. I'll stand there.
Are we rolling?
You're
Absolutely
rerolling?
not.
So just for clarification with this thing, would
no, it
there
was
be a
that's-
marked difference in difficulty between doing survival or tanning more potentially on this thing?
I usually set the DC at the same point. It's based on the creature's level. So whichever you have the
Okay,
most
cool.
for.
Survival.
Yeah.
Done.
25 for healing.
Oh, fuck
Can
you.
you reroll that, or do you need another point?
You have a point.
Oh, Liu gave me a hero point. Liu, I love you. Still not great.
Can you take
Better.
25 of healing for
Plus 2
Mordosh,
though,
please?
so 25.
Mordosh gets 25. Okay.
Yes.
No,
Well, yes,
Wait,
you
did
No,
get
she also
25 in
rolled 25.
healing,
and survival check. Yes.
and your survival check
25
also
survival
comes out at 25.
All right, so that caps me out, and Mordosh is now above 3/4 health.
So the DC for salvaging from this creature was 24. So it only succeeded because of Iravetta.
Tara, love you. Thank
Hey!
you. Drunek is just like going ham. He's got like his skinny knife, his hatchet there. He's like, yes.
And everybody's like pointing out the good bits.
Take that, take that, take that. Okay.
And he's looking for a good trophy.
Good trophy.
Its fucking head and wings, maybe? Just mount that bitch.
Well, you will get 64 gold pieces worth of bits from this.
Hell yeah.
Probably going to be like teeth and wings. Claws as well, actually.
Crafting bits? Or...
Yeah, crafting bits. And if you want to have like a cosmetic little trophy as well, Drunic, you absolutely can.
All right, so it was a Shanak, right?
Do you want to take the crafting bits or...
You can have the crafting bits.
Okay.
He just wants the trophy, and he just wanted to actually skin the thing. Shanak
Shantak.
bits.
There you go.
Shantak.
No claws.
There we go. Bits. There you go. Shantak
what
bits.
was the gold cost?
64.
64 gold. I've already got it, Tara. I'll add it to the thingy.
Add it to the what? That's how much of the crafting
Yeah,
bits is.
yes or no? I'm adding it to the stash.
Oh, okay.
It's in my bag of stuff. And then he also got a Shantak trophy.
Yeah, no, let's do it. Boop.
So what can we make with that?
Also,
yeah.
Misha positioned over there is going to kind of start rooting around in the stones.
Oh, hell yeah.
In the nest. And Misha finds
She's
a couple of
good
things.
Girl. Oh, damn.
Pretty cool stuff.
Misha's a good girl. Dawn Silver Buckler.
Mithril.
Pretty cool.
I'm just gonna drag it all into the stash.
Yeah,
and then
that's
I'll
fair.
read through it while we continue on, so you're not waiting for us.
Well, I was about to say, with the Shantak defeated, do we want to go on our break? We're about the halfway point.
Oh shit, yeah, it's 8:30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did really well. And it's good.
Yeah.
All right, we are just going to go on our short 10-minute break, grab coffee, stretch legs, do all of that important stuff that our streamers need to do. Also, do the commercials, which is the other thing our streamers need to do. If there's anyone talking over on Moonbeam, I'm sorry if I've missed any comments or anything like that. We are currently streaming on Moonbeam and Twitch. It's just I need to do something to my OBS because it does not like to stick to any of the Moonbeam docs, which is making things a little bit more difficult.
I've had the same thing. It logged out my Moonbeam account, so I've currently got it open on another window.
Yeah,
But
that's okay.
it's just OBS things.
Yeah. We love OBS. We also hate it. But we love it, but we hate it. But
Scuff is part of the game.
ooh. Yeah, we can run a poll during the outbreak as well.
Hell yeah.
Might leave Iravetta and Mordosh out of it though. Because you both have 2 hero points.
That's fine.
All right, as you my end, I'm going to put the BLB
We
screen,
shall
and
see
we'll be
you
back shortly.
soon. Hello everyone, I have returned.
Have you, though?
Yes, indeed.
Have I? I have. I will say, recently leaked information, apparently Barnes & Noble in America fucked up and released some of the upcoming releases for Paizo. Apparently we're getting a Monster Core 2. And what they're calling their Draconic Codex. Which is going
That could be cool.
which is going to include a full dragon ancestry. And also the return of the Draconic Disciple, though now it is called the Draconic Acolyte.
For obvious reasons.
For obvious reasons. Very much stuck in the OGL, that one.
Yep.
Why are you giving?
I'm
a
pretty
hero
sure
punch
they've
to
mentioned
Tunic?
something about that. I'm pretty sure they've mentioned something about that for TOV as well. But they're just like, it'll be under a different name.
Yeah. Look, it's Draconic Disciples is one of those old ones. Yes, no, we're getting a Draconic Acolyte. I was talking with Lewis. He's a guy I've talked to a couple of times. He does a lot of Pathfinder content for like the Brazilian market. And yeah, we're gushing about the whole thing. We're like, we hope they have more dragon animal companions, because they've only got the one at the moment, and we'd like to see more. But Nixie, you get a hero point.
It would be good.
From the poll.
I don't know if she's back yet.
I don't know. I don't think she is either. She's currently muted, but that's fine. But yeah, it's looking like we're going to get 20 new types of dragons or something like that between Monster Core 2 and the Draconic Codex. She's like, wow, okay.
Just a couple.
Just a couple.
That was something I was really impressed with when I was reading the TV stuff. There's so many fucking dragons from the get-go, that book. Like a quarter of the monster manual is dragons.
Yeah, look, dragons are a classic monster. You got to get your companion book out first. So Mountain Order is planned for later this year, at the very least the playtest for it, and that will have the dragon or the Drake Rider archetype in it. But I might try to scrape out an early release on Patreon just so we can get it out there and published. At least for our Drake Rider one. Seems like a smart idea with everyone talking about dragons at the moment.
Yeah, capitalize, why not?
Yeah. So I'll probably put that on my to-do list for probably Friday at this point, because tomorrow's packed up. But otherwise, while we're waiting for Nixie to return, you've carved off this Shantak. You do have the passageway up here to examine if you so wish. And there was a door at the end. But I will also say that there is a door over here as well. Otherwise, a passage to the northeast. And the passage to the south continues onwards for many miles, presumably coming out again of somewhere on the plateau. But unfortunately, it is outside the scope of this adventure.
There's some invisible wall in front of us.
Wow.
We cannot surmount.
Out of context, what would happen if players went down there?
I just bring you back out to the map eventually. Like you'd wander in the dark for an hour or two, and then you'd be back out to the world map. I've played enough CRPGs to know what to do.
So it's not like there's a dragon waiting for us in the corner, remember?
Oh god, why? Just say no.
You can follow this river. Where did the river go?
I don't know
To a
what
black
you're talking
dragon
about.
couple.
Now, if players are really determined, they can break this crack that will take them a couple of hours, go up the river for many miles before they finally reach a nest for two black dragons who will turn around and say, hey, fuck off or we're going to kill you.
Here's the fun point on that. It wasn't even a couple of hours. It was literally go through the crack and around like two corners. And then it's like there's an acidic sting in the air that you breathe, and you hear the low guttural growls of two slumbering giant beasts, and it's two adult black dragons just chilling.
See,
it's not even miles away. It's just like a move.
Unnecessary.
No, it's worse because there's player psychology that will immediately say, okay, so it's in the adventure. We've already worked this hard to do it.
We have to clear the map.
They must be defeatable if they're in this adventure. No, just be like, no. You go all the way upriver and it takes you out back into the forest. Congratulations. You've wasted your time.
Druidek's gonna kind of go and have a gander over here.
Yep.
Is it safe to assume if Drunik looks up this way to the northeast, he can kind of recognize, oh, that's that fork I was at before.
Yes.
Cool.
That's safe to assume. I think you've already explored that.
And then I did notice this thing over here, and there's a door here. I want to go have a gander at this door. He's not going to open it per se. Does it look like it's meant to be another one of these like hidden doors that like it's kind of more obvious on this side, or does it actually look like a structured door?
Looks like a structured door. However, there does seem to have been some damage to the surrounding arch for it, or the actual door frame for it.
Almost like a giant serpentine winged creature kept smashing against it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definite signs of a scratching post.
Whatever tasty morsel was inside. Yeah, I'm gonna open it. If there was anything inside there, it definitely would have heard that scuffle.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's not like we're gonna be sticking in there. So yeah, Drinek's just gonna. Oh, where's Misha? Misha, come over here. But it's locked.
As you go to open the door, you kind of give the handle a couple of turns, and it seems to move just fine, but the door doesn't budge. You get the feeling that this door is in fact jammed, not locked.
How is it? Just like what kind of hinges are we talking? Is it like into a?
The hinges look
like something I might be able to like.
Definitely an athletics check to force it open. Like there's nothing wrong with the lock or the door mechanism itself. It's just jammed.
Can I ask, is there an opening at all that we can see through it?
Give me a perception check, Iravetto. You're seeing whether it's worth it.
I'm seeing whether I can quick blink through it. I got 20.
Not confidently, but I will let you know that it appears to be stairs leading down.
Okay, so downwards.
Yes.
I'll tell Dronic that. It goes downwards. So
In that case,
priority yet.
yeah, Drunik's gonna kind of be like, all right, well, we'll put a pin in that one. And he's gonna try and sneak.
Yeah.
And kind of go have a look at that passageway he spotted before.
You have been pretty good with the sneaking.
I have been, but now that we say that out loud. What did I say? What did I say?
Exactly.
Well,
So yeah, he doesn't know any better. He'll go have a gander. Sure, post.
I'm just hanging out with the snake back here.
The snake should be gone. It only lasts like 10 minutes.
But yeah, he's going to just kind of poke his head around the corner. He just wants to kind of scout out because he did see that this was a rather large expanse. He also kind of wants to have a gander as he's moving around just because of the like sheer size of this and how so far every time we find a large space there's something nasty in it.
Yeah.
Can he particularly look around the ground? He's looking for any kind of tracks, drag marks from a serpentine body, footprints, stems of dust, etc., etc., etc.
well, as you enter into this cavern, I'll get you to do a perception check. But also, several piles of rubble lie strewn about the northern half of this large cavern. Pillars of rock support the cave here and there, particularly to the south. To the north, a set of ruined double doors lies on the ground before a stone tunnel leading further north, while to the northwest stands the remnants of a partially collapsed wall. Mold and patches of fungus grow in large swaths on the floor and walls.
Correct me if I'm wrong, that's the first real encounter we've had with a lot in the way, like a particularly notable amount of mold and fungus, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he'll go and kind of go and get the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Wait for the rest of the group to catch up. Because, like I said, like the last time we went into a big fucking room, there was a giant nasty snake in it.
I mean, just one time.
Whatever do you mean?
Mordosh's shield is expired. Guidance expired.
Nixie.
Following.
Do we have to sneak up?
Well, that's kind of up to you if you want to sneak in or not.
I'll sneak snack.
Is that because you're a rogue?
Sure.
Nixie's not good at sneak snack.
I sneak snacked. It's more snack.
Yeah. Munched on some jerky. That's fine.
You sneak snacked better than me.
I won.
You're sneak, I'm snack.
Nope, too easy.
Hmm?
So, what's the plan going forward?
I don't know.
Gonna keep trying to, like, he's gonna step a bit further forward and just kind of have a gander. I can't keep his eyes peeled for anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
What?
Why is
Waddle
there
in?
an N on the floor?
There's a what?
Nixie's gonna stare at the N on the floor.
Oh, it's north, babe. I think it's meant to be
Okay.
north.
Yeah,
Unless it's something else.
I don't know why it's there.
Okay.
It's a Z. We're looking at it wrong.
No, it's N for Nixie.
Z for these nuts.
God damn it.
Drunic wants to particularly focus on the south side first because he knows that kind of correlates with that door.
Give me a perception check.
Certainly.
Can I see anything while I'm standing tall and proud in this room?
God damn.
Yeah,
Before the fight, I was alright.
give me a perception check, Aravetta. Nixie doesn't need more hero points.
Jesus Christ. It was like maybe 18, but nah. I mean, I could reroll that though. What did I roll? I rolled a 5. Yeah, I'll reroll that.
You gotta reroll it. That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There's the
There you go. There, so it got cocked on my screen. It was stuck in the corner. But that's okay.
Well, Drunic, we'll start with you. As you kind of start to explore the southern side, you see a small little creature crop up from some of the piles of mold.
Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell yeah.
Woven from like
Whoa.
branches and bark, this looks to be some sort of small humanoid-ish creature that's been animated by a type of magic. Not a leshy,
Hi.
but if you want to give me a nature check, Drunic, you can.
Nature check.
They're
I can
cute.
certainly do that.
Not everything's adoptable.
That one.
Oh,
So far, nothing's been adoptable.
I'm sorry, what? Looking at all of Rusthenge.
What did I adopt?
the snake.
The snakes.
Yeah, I haven't been able to do anything with them yet. They don't count. They're not active.
Yet. Drunic. This is a creature called a twigjack.
A twig jack.
Yeah, it's a tiny fae type creature. Often animated by pixies and the like to kind of do basic orders and things like that.
Okay.
Known for shooting
reckon I would've
splinters at people.
encountered- Is this something I might have encountered in my previous kind of home location?
Oh, absolutely.
He's just gonna groan a little bit and just like, oh, fuck. Alright. Hey, that little twiggy bastard. How are you?
As for you, Aravetta, we're gonna bring Mordosh forward a little bit because I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
Mordosh would be in front of them at all times.
Easy done.
I'll be next to Mordosh. What do you mean? I told you, I'm not sneaking. I'm standing proud in the middle of the room looking for friends.
Mordos and Aravita are the protective of the squishy.
So, I have a
true.
question for my players. How are we with eyes? Like
I'm okay with that.
Oh,
like a
eyes? Yeah, they're fine.
like a biblical
billion.
biblical amount of eyes.
Hell yeah! Biblically accurate
That's fucking
eye
cool.
tree. Let's go. Eye
Yes.
moles. Eye man. Let's go.
Iravetta. As you kind of come around the corner and kind of scope out the room, you get this strange feeling of being watched. Almost oppressively so. And then you see between a couple of the rocks.
Can I just say she kind of likes it?
Well,
She doesn't think it's oppressive.
No, but she's got spider eyes.
Yeah.
She has many eyes.
Oh hell yeah! He's cool.
Oh, hello.
Fucking terrifying, but I love it.
She's cool. She's got titties.
God damn it.
You never. It could just be man boobs.
Maybe. Then she he got a tight corset on.
but it seems to be waiting for Drunic to be in a more ideal spot for an ambush. And
Can I like
as you
message
wait,
it?
you can message it if you like.
It was really like, that's a sick ass cape, bro.
Drunic, the Twigjack seems to kind of
Yep.
move away from you before looking back and seeing whether you're going to follow it or not.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be wary enough about these guys not to just follow them into the woods, considering what I've undoubtedly seen the Fae do to people in the woods.
You know what? I feel
Um,
that's fair.
He's like, nah.
Because, like, when we discussed his backstory, we talked about how he's like, he was the grumpy guy going, don't go in those fucking woods, to like would-be adventurers. He's 100% been warned. Like, if you see little fuckers, don't follow them. So, yeah, he's going to take his own advice, be like, no. Just, no.
No?
Nixie's watched flowers twirl when there's no wind.
That's so
Stealth.
random.
Drunic's just gonna kind of he's gonna just kind of like take a step back. He,
Yeah, that tracks.
I'm talking to the cape person.
Iravetta, as you send your message to our Gouger, as they're called,
Hell yeah. That makes sense.
they kind of look to you, looking a little bit startled that you saw them,
Give him a
And-
smile.
and they kind of just whip their cloak around them. And this is when you notice that those eyes covered the entirety of its cloak. I
Is
will
he
get...
showing it off to me? Is that what he's doing?
No, you get the feeling they're trying to hide.
Oh.
But I will get initiative from everyone.
all right.
He was like, no, you can't see me standing here with a bunch of eyes on me.
I am the big sneak.
He says, fuck your big snake.
I guess I go, I guess they die and I take their cloak.
I see how it's going to be.
24 and Mordosh got a 26.
And
I got a 29.
Well, everyone's rolling so well. I rolled a 3.
I mean, that works. I'm okay with this.
Before them! Hell yeah!
I rolled a natural 1. Let's be absolutely clear here.
It's just.
That's so
I don't-
funny. Honestly, our rolls this session without Modash, without his luck, have been abysmal.
Yeah.
We're a little bit all over the shop.
It's pretty funny, actually.
Bam.
Nixie, you will be up first.
All right, face off.
Yeah.
So, you're not out of my view.
I can see you.
I can see you.
Their stealth was pretty
Nixie
terrible.
Nixie maybe shouldn't have taken a swig out of her bottle. That wasn't water, I think she... I'm kidding. Okay.
Nixie drinking on the job.
Please don't pull it out of Stasia again. God damn it.
No!
No, that was a Lynn bad influence.
That was a Lynn bad influence.
That's gonna be a miss.
Absolutely not.
No?
Oh. Even worse. You said absolutely not, and they said bet.
Challenge accepted.
Fine. You get psychic damage from one.
Spirit damage.
Spirit?
Take it.
Let's hear it.
Hey!
Take it like a champ.
Yeah, I'm gonna allow this one.
God's like, maybe not.
Well, I do have 2 villain points.
Mm-hmm.
God, be nice.
But that's you done, Nixie. As the butterflies begin to follow them around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm nipping at them.
The twig jack to the south, hearing an order coming out from the shadows, it immediately kind of draws itself up into an attack position, Druidic.
Mm-hmm.
And you know you're about to have a bad time.
Yep. Kind of figured.
He's like, no, not the splinters.
He's like thinking, the amount of fucking lumberers I've killed and the twig comes after me.
He's gonna come all the way up to there. Yeah, that'll do. Let's do it.
Basic reflex save.
He's gonna spray an area with splinters.
What a dick!
I'll get a reflex saving throw from Drunic and Iravetta.
God damn it.
Oh no!
I'm just out of it. Oh my god.
So is Mordosh, technically speaking.
High five, Mordosh.
You should be able to press the basic reflex built into it there. Because that will be a failure for both of you.
Yeah.
As each of you take 11 damage.
Ow. God damn it.
Mordosh, it is your
Fucking
turn.
little twiggy bastards. It is Mordosh's turn. That's 40 foot away. Now, from memory, his chargy fuck you face up thing is double stride, right? Yes.
Yep,
it is.
2 strides and attack.
Well, it wouldn't be a session with a Mordosh in it if he didn't fucking charge something.
True. Very true.
So he is going to go wompy womp. And run up and smack the eye bitch.
Coming soon from Apple.
Damage. That's not bad. 17 points of damage.
That's not bad at all.
Is he locked in a thingy there? Guy's locked in a little alcove.
Kind of. I'll get a fortitude save though from you, Mordosh, because I'm trying to get better at remembering auras.
Yeah, 25.
He's good. So that will go through. He takes 17 damage. Mordosh, you have 1 action left.
Does he notice any, like, what may have, like, did he notice something trying to affect him, or is it just like he doesn't notice because it doesn't affect him?
Just a kind of itch around the eyes.
Oh.
You know, when it's like
I think
early in the
he's gonna-
morning, should have slept a little bit more, and your eyes are hurting a little bit. Yeah, kind of like that.
Like dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gonna just go for another attack. Yeah, another 25. Roll for damage, and he does another 15.
Well, that's not good. That is Mordosh done, though.
Yes, that is Mordosh.
Dehydration.
Drunik is going to first action command Misha,
Yep.
who is going to tear around. I can get her to move the right spot. And she is going to lay an attack into this thing. She's going to try and chomp the little cheeky tree bastard.
That poor twig jack. Whatever did it do to hurt you?
It hurt me. She's going to do 13 points of damage.
Boop.
Is that noise? Huh. I'll figure out what that noise is one day.
Just don't look behind you, it's fine.
It's like a weird, like almost like a spring being released noise. It's weird. I don't know what's coming up with.
Secretly, a mouse is setting traps around your house.
Yeah. Drunik is going to just try and womp this thing. It's not my hunted prey. No, I'll just focus on actually. Hang on. What is it to use these things? Yeah, sure. Yes, that's casted. So I wouldn't be able to striding strike with my gloves, would I?
No.
This isn't a strike, it's casted spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to just try and look at me like, fucking bastard! And he's going to point a finger gun at it, and he's going to try and shoot it with his ignition gloves.
Fair enough.
And try and light the bastard on fire. Do I want to do as a melee?
Melee's more damage, if I remember.
Yeah, he's going to just try and hit it with the melee. And miss atrociously. One day I will hit it with these gloves.
You have a hero point. You have more than one.
I think I'm going to save that hero point. I don't have any hero points, actually.
Yes, you have 2.
Do I?
Yep.
All right, well, then I'll use one of them. I'm going to keep one of them in reserve.
Jesus, there's an explosion sound at the end now?
I like it.
What?
Yeah.
He bombed the little twig.
31. So roll damage.
Yep.
He bombed
and
the
then
twig.
It just...
Oh my.
18 doubled, I think.
You turn it to ash and cinders.
He's gonna just like look at me, look at his clothes, like, oh, I do actually like these things. That's his turn done.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when it actually works.
Well, there was this one hiding. It's gonna have to step up either way. All right. Can't move on the stream screen. We know what he's going to do.
Splinter spray. Yay. Round 2, motherfucker.
You got this. I believe in you.
And then Misha's gonna do the same
Perhaps
thing.
I should not have.
You were saying?
Well,
22.
Misha saves.
That's more important to me anyway.
Druidic, you'll take the full damage. Misha will take half. As the area is filled with even more splinters.
God damn twiggy bastards!
Twiggy bastards.
And she takes 7, so she's down to 3. Yep.
That's it done. Nice and easy. Iravetta, it is your turn.
Oh, ooh, I'm going to shoot the lady eye person.
You don't have to.
The bolt. But I want their cloak.
That's the
They
reason,
want
okay?
their stuff.
I look at their eyes. They're so magnetizing.
That'll be a hit.
I don't have sneak attack on this.
No.
Oh no, I do. Because I sneaked and I sneaked and I go right before them. That's why I said at the start.
So you will have sneak attack on this.
Oh wow! Look at those dice numbers.
1, 1, 1, 2.
1,
Oof.
1, 2, 2.
Oof.
Insane.
Oof.
Cool. They take the bleeding though.
Yeah.
I'm going to reload and I'm just going to shoot them again.
Fair enough.
Oh, there's a guy on the side. Oh. I'm going to live wire this guy instead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got quick draw. Is he in range? He is out of range. Livewire has a 30-foot range.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, it is. All right. No mind. I'm just gonna hit him.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna shoot him. Da, 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 da. Oh my god.
Da, da, da,
Cheat
da,
move.
da.
Stuff is in the way. Strike. Map. 5. Roll. Oh, I missed.
That's gonna be a miss. All right.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Well, our cloaked gouger is actually gonna delay until after the twig jack.
Ooh.
Well, that's concerning.
Right?
Yes. These ACs are raising some brows. Well, I've also redone some of these combat encounters.
Just adjusted them a little bit.
Well, this was supposed to be another spider fight, and it was like, no, there's been too many spider fights.
Far too many.
I don't want any spider fights. Keep the spider fights to yourself.
And that's going to be one
So
miss of
God fixed it.
Mordosh. That's
Mordosh doing
fine,
Mordosh things.
because the twig jack wasn't really supposed to hit. It was just supposed to set it up for the cloaked gouger. Which, you know, has such a
Makes
pleasant
sense.
name.
I mean, I guess I get why it's called that.
Yeah. I feel it makes sense.
Yeah. It's a vibe.
Chlor for Mordosh. That is going to be a hit.
Yep. Mordosh takes. Ow. Fucking 14 damage. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk breaking his shield.
You know what? Fair.
Maybe we should have sat that 10 minutes. He should have done some repairs.
I
he can do
probably should have.
Yeah, I
but
forgot that he can do
I
that.
didn't.
I do need a fortitude save from Mordosh, though.
Fortitude.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't think that would do
25
it.
again.
I didn't think that would do it. Well, has a dagger,
Good deal.
is pretty agile.
Nope.
And for his final action... Oh, he doesn't know that Mordosh has reactor strike, so he's going to move to there.
Yep.
No,
Mordosh is
that's just gonna be a
wham,
step.
bam, thing there. Oh, okay.
He's just going to step. Because he wants to get partial cover from everyone else. Miss, I
Whatever
shoot at...
do you mean?
Miss, I want to shoot at people who have eye cloaks.
Ayurveda's just like kind of creepily smiling again. But she's not like, you know when you like look at person in the eye when you talk to them? She's not looking at their eyes, she's looking at the cloak.
Yeah. That And divine attrition is gone. First time for anything. But the bleed remains.
But the bleeding is still there.
Nixie, it is your turn.
Yes. I'm gonna be a little cruel. Yeah.
Be cruel, bitch.
Oh no.
I'm gonna step up here.
That's fine, means you're using actions as well.
Yes. Beam.
Moonbeam? Yeah.
Moonbeam.
Yeah, okay.
Can I can see them now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, why isn't it highlighting on it?
There you
There
go. I saw the dot appear. That's gonna be a hit.
Nice.
Oh.
Good numbers. Good numbers.
It works.
Now, I have to check something.
Eh.
Oh, that'll work. He is also dazzled for 1 round.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Moonbeam, done.
Yep.
Well, that Twigjack's gone.
Modosh, have fun.
There is a twig jack right next to him that he could just slap.
He could, but
Has he even
Monash doesn't
noticed
let bitches get away. He's going after her. So he'll step. He will strike. Did that not roll? There we go.
That's a hit.
God, rolls a 9, still hits. Love it.
He just hasn't rolled a critical.
And then, yeah, and I rolled shit damage. And then yeah, third action he'll attack again. Oh yeah,
He's got
he's
two.
got 2. No, I will channel my inner Jandor.
That's a hit.
24. That's better.
Didn't think it would be far.
It's still not very good damage. 11. And he's just sticking to her.
Not letting her leave. That's fine. Now you're fighting amongst the
Yep.
rocks. Oh.
Nope. Your next turn.
Yeah, I clicked it again. You're fine.
Drunic does not get a turn.
Because everyone loves that in their TTRPGs.
No turn for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try these gloves again. Misha's going to. He's gonna command. Misha's gonna move here. Drunic's gonna use his second action to move here. Misha's gonna use her second commanded action to bite this.
Yep.
And go chompy, 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 chomp.
And that's going to be a hit because of the flank.
10.
Chomp.
And Drunic is going to cast Ignition Gloves again. Do the melee version. Roll to attack.
Really? Okay, sure.
Yes, exploding gloves. Roll for damage. Bam.
All right, persistent fire damage.
I like these gloves. Just needed some time to warm up.
Yeah, though that's how it works.
Yep.
This one's
All right,
still
Lane.
going to be standing, but oh, I have to press the button.
And yeah, that's my turn done.
All right. Well, that twig jack's on fire.
Literally.
I mean, it's gotta take some swings. You did just set it on fire. I believe it would be insulted by this.
I would imagine so.
Oh, it's got a hit on the second attack.
Yep, bring it.
For 6 hull damages.
6 hull damages.
And that's gonna miss.
6.
Iraveta.
You shouldn't have gravity weapon anymore either.
Well, actually,
Oh boy!
1 second. 1 second.
Oh, the 3d6.
Birdie.
The bird destroys
He
it.
survived?
No, he is destroyed.
Okay. Alright, then I will 1 action move. Right here. I'll just like roll. So I can see this lady. Well, then, man, I don't know. And I shoot him in the face.
So mean.
Yes. Better dice roll.
Much better dice roll. That could
Way
do
better.
it.
I think I rolled 7 last time in a total.
Blah.
Oh, they did. Yay!
Well, this one feels a little
Is
bit
Twig
obvious,
Jackie
but
still here?
he's got a full of pot
Oh.
because he was
Oh,
summoned.
okay.
He was summoned by the cloaked gouger.
Okay.
But Iraveta, this one feels a little bit obvious. But how do you kill the cloaked gouger?
I just I roll and I give him a wink because eyes and I shoot it.
Well, as you kind of wink at it, it causes this cascade as it winks back. But there's just so many eyes to wink.
They all just start freaking out.
And
That was
you
its
can go-
one weakness. If you do anything with your eyes, it has to copy it.
I mean, you say that.
Gaze attacks.
It literally has a penalty to anything. Because there's a couple of spells that do it.
Ooh.
But
Would
she,
have kind of sucked if we had any of those.
Alright, come over here, you injured people. Let me heal you again. My god.
Yeah, Drunic and Mordosh. Notice how Mordosh is
Eyeball
taking
cloak.
damage for once?
Eyeball
Just
cloak.
having
Yeah.
to make control of him.
Yeah.
eyeball cloak.
Oh, eyeball cloak has no information on it.
Oh, you grabbed it?
Oh.
I put it in the stash.
Okay.
Healing.
Yay, 35.
It is very valuable for the eyes.
That puts me back up to maximum. Actually, wait, can you heal us again? Oh, yeah, because you've got the thing that lets you heal
I do.
super
Yes.
frequently.
In about 10 minutes.
So I'm gonna heal in about 10 minutes. I can heal Iraveta and Mordosh again.
I mean, I'm okay. I only took a little.
Mordosh doesn't need more healing. He's missing a whole 2 hit points.
Okay, then.
I'm good. I have a
You
little.
sure?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll heal you and the bet and Misha.
I can just drink from someone's replenishment flask and it'll
Oh,
be
yeah, true.
Drink. Well,
Now that they're dealt with,
I drink from Drunic because he's a little bitch. Come here.
what?
Can you,
Wow.
can you roll the flask for me? Woo.
What is it? A D8?
This is DA. It's there. I got it.
All right.
Woo, 8-bit.
Just taking my Estus flask. How dare you?
Yep.
Drunic's gonna go poking around these walls.
yep. Give me a perception check,
Try and see
Drunic.
if he can find a. Yep.
Can I as well?
But
You can.
Oh, that was
now I roll
nearly a
decently.
20.
27.
That would have been so good. I don't know what's with
27.
Foundry today. All the dice are like smacking this corner. Oh wow, I rolled a 1. Probably because I'm looking at the cloak. All the dice are smacking in the corner and getting cocked.
Jurnik, amongst the pile of bedrolls you see in the corner here, you do find something very interesting.
Ooh. Druidic is going to have a good gander at that. Veil of Privacy?
Ooh.
Detection, Revelation, Scrying, effects you can say. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Unfortunately, it's probably more of a thing for our rogue, but that's fine.
Another cloak? Do I have to pick?
Yep, another cloak.
Trying to see it. I don't see the other cloak.
The clandestine cloak.
Is it in equipment?
It's beneath the gouger cloak.
Oh, okay.
It gives +1 to stealth and deception checks to specifically to impersonate a forgettable background. But specifically to impersonate a forgettable background character. So
like,
it allows you to slip
in.
into allows you to blend in with the masses.
It does take a -1 to my diplomacy. I don't know what the gouger cloak does.
Yeah. I think it's specifically, correct me if I'm wrong, that's specifically when it's pulled up though.
Yes.
And then when you do that, you also get Veil of Privacy.
Once per day.
As
for the gouger cloak, it doesn't do anything intrinsically because you're not a cloaked gouger.
No.
But specifically, that creature is from the same book as where the monster crafting rules came from.
Mm-hmm.
So the cloak is supposed to be used for monster crafting.
Ooh.
Particularly perception-based items, but 30 gold pieces.
So more mats, basically?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just add that then.
What the world needs now.
Sure, I'll wear the other cloak then.
Sweet mats.
Was I able to find, when I was poking around, apart from the cloak, was he able to find any doorways or secret doors or anything around here?
No secret doors.
All right, well that door.
I'm dumb. What
doesn't
was
link
the
up this
gold
side.
cost you said?
30 gold.
30, okay.
I will also let you know, as the GM, you have beaten all the combat encounters for this floor.
Yay!
Yeah. There's 3 spots left to go. I don't really want to go down. I don't think we have time to go down anyway. I don't really want to go down without Jendor.
No, we don't. We don't need to go down.
I don't want to necessarily go interact with the metalhead without Jendor, because that's kind of a titular thing. But we can if people want to. But there is that room at the end of the hallway that we found.
There's also like this little alcove. What's it? It's just a bench.
Just a bed.
Okay.
So, do you want to go? We go check out that hallway in the room at the end of it.
Does this go down? Is that what you said?
Yes.
No, does it? Okay.
This one also goes down.
goes down.
There's a couple of different ways to head down.
Yep.
Can I actually, before we potentially go have a look at the hallway?
Yes.
Can Druidic go have a gander at? Like, he wants to kind of look at the fungus and the mushrooms specifically, because, like you said, it was more pronounced than we've seen elsewhere. He wants to see if he can kind of figure out if that's a natural occurrence or perhaps imbued by something. Because out of character, I have read way too much about like D&D fungal demon lords and gods and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm immediately suspicious when I see any kind of fungus. Hence Caverns of the Spore Lord.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Give me a nature check.
Mushrooms equal bad.
Not always. Sometimes mushies are friends.
18. Yeah, 18.
By the looks of things, this mold is more naturally occurring. But you do get the feeling that it's been somewhat cultivated as well.
Perhaps by the Fae thing.
Or whoever previously lived in this cavern.
All right. I just my brain, like I know it's completely visited. My brain's like, oh, there's gonna be an alternate zug to my here. There's gonna be something nasty, yellow fucking rust creepers and crap like that.
Look, as much as I love those creatures, it's been a while since I've actually used them.
I love them, dude. They're so insidious. Do we reckon we go have a look at what's down that hallway first? The one off to
yeah,
the
'cause
west?
it doesn't link back up here or anything, so it's a separate room.
Yeah, so near where we fought what's her face.
I didn't see any traps, but I may have also rolled really poorly.
That's fine. Drunik will go forward first.
The barbarian
may
trap
I ask
detector.
The illustrious DM.
Oh god, yeah.
Yes. May I ask the illustrious DM to drag us over there so we don't have to navigate through all the walls?
Yes.
I definitely did. Oh, but the door is closed now. Nope, no, it's not. I can do it myself.
I'm lazy.
I did it myself.
Wee.
Because the DM can enable no clip.
Wee. We're
Oh,
through a wall.
I'm in the wall.
I like you said enable no clip, and then the no clip didn't work.
ID clip. ID clip.
Mordosh is going to have a squiz at the door and a listen at the door.
Yeah.
Nixie will follow behind.
Oh, okay. He's just going to open it then. Oh no, it's locked. Mordosh is going to step back for Eravanda to do her thing.
Is it trapped?
Ooh. Not trapped. Just locked.
Not ping ping? Okay.
Not ping ping.
No ping ping. No ping.
It's a circular room.
Thievery.
Literally can tell because of the way the shadow sits.
Haven't done thievery in a long time.
Dun 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 dun.
I don't know if I'm supposed to add anything to that, but that's okay.
No, you're fine. You work on this look for a
Pretty much
little
pretty
while. Much like Trunic, you've got a fair bit of experience with Thessalonian locks at this point. And you do manage to actually
Practice.
pop the lock.
Woo. Bonk. Oh, holy fuck.
Oh, hello.
What is that?
It is bright.
It like she opens the door and just goes just hisses.
Flashbang
it's a
yourself.
spring. Literally. What is it?
Does
What is
Nixie
it?
know what that is?
Give me a religion check, Nixie. But Irvetter, you do
Does it
hear
look
whispering.
religious, or-
You do hear whispering in your ears,
Cool. What they saying?
kind of gently ramping up as well.
What are they saying?
Just said you're gonna die.
25?
Are they like nice shoes? Or are they like we're suffering?
Well,
Like
Nixie, I'll answer your question first. This does appear to be some sort of crystal used for the rather nefarious purpose of holding souls. And does in fact
lovely.
seem to be kind of packed with ghosts.
Nixie's
like-
gonna start praying.
are they like egging me forward? What's happening? What are the whispers doing?
As for you, Iravetta, as you open the door, you hear a voice in your ear. I need you to make a will save.
I will save, yes. $23?
23. You kind of feel this compulsion come over you. You don't quite understand it. You understand parts of it, but other bits of it just don't really make sense. You feel the compulsion to stand guard before the door and fight any who would attempt to pass by it to enter the chamber. Until Mistress Lyra LaRue has arrived.
From the ghosts are telling me that? Or like if something in the room is telling me that?
It's just a compulsion that kind of washes over you from the whispers.
Do we know that name? Have we heard that name?
It hasn't
Lyra
come up
LaRue?
before, as far as I'm aware. Or as far as I remember. Lyra
I
LaRue.
believe.
Do I get a sense that maybe we shouldn't be in the room with this thing?
Oh, you get the sense you should be guarding it.
Like it's compelled you, Tara. You are currently
See,
compelled.
your version of guarding and my version of guarding are very different. Guarding would be maybe hugging it and making sure nobody else touches it.
Best
Should I
thing
be guarding
ever.
it from my party?
That's kind of up to you. I've given you the suggestion.
I close the door and I lock it.
Spindly lass, you're right. Kind of wanted to have a gander at that.
It's pretty.
Hey, it is. Can we have another look at it?
Nah.
Arafat, you okay?
We gotta wait.
But wait, for what?
What?
Not for what? For who? Jeez. Get with the program, Drunic.
What? Wait, what? He's gonna like look at the party like the fuck. Since when are we fucking waiting for someone? You crazy bastard.
Look, I just we're zooming it a little bit.
Yeah. We just. I mean, you know.
Can
We gotta wait until she shows up.
Can we just
Don't worry,
for a
we'll just
moment
wait.
appreciate this moment where everybody's saying, no, we're gonna wait, while giving everyone down the hallway the bird, the double bird.
Considering like Aravetta is potentially one of the more chaotic members of our party and erratic and likes to look at all kinds of stuff, the fact that she's not looking at the big shiny crystal is definitely weird. So he's gonna look at Drake's gonna look at Nixie and be like, big magicy rock. The spindly one's acting kind of weird. Don't suppose you'd know anything about that, would you?
I don't know what's affected her, but I know that that particular stone holds souls, ghosts in particular. Aravata.
So we
What are you not
break
telling
it.
us?
What do you mean? We're supposed to protect it.
Did it speak to you?
No, we just know this.
Wait, who says that we're meant to protect this?
The
fucker?
mom spoke. You're supposed to listen.
He's gonna like look back at like Nixie and be like, so she's fucking finally lost it. The fuck is wrong with her? So I don't like that rock. Nixie, is there a bad side if I smash that rock? Because that rock is evidently bad.
Please don't
Oh.
touch it.
I'm not talking to you, Spindly One, at the moment. So, with her religion check, would Nixie know if smashing big shiny rock is bad idea?
Nixie, with your religion check, I can let you know of a couple of things. One, smashing the rock will release the ghosts.
Yeah.
And if any of them are kind of distressed souls or anything like that, they'll escape, etc.
What about if they're evil?
What about if they're evil? Oh no.
What if they're evil?
And we guess we're fighting ghosts.
The other one is Iravetta does seem to be under some sort of sudden compulsion brought on by the stone.
So,
Nix.
She's just like leaning on the door, like twiddling her knife like she does.
Yeah.
We just wait, guys. I mean,
Yeah.
if you guys want to move on, but I gotta wait.
do you have a spell that gets rid of it?
Lyra will be here soon, I'm sure.
Who?
Lyra, she'll be here soon.
She's stoned. God damn it.
Can I identify
Can you?
whatever spell she's under using Arcana?
You could use religion to identify the spell specifically, but it does seem to be a suggestion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have a spell that can remove that.
So I don't know what the limitations of a suggestion.
Yeah.
Like,
All right.
am I supposed to attack my party? Is that how strong the compulsion is? You know what I mean? Like, what's the
Yeah.
level of
Nixie-
imprint?
Nixie's gonna ask Mordash to grab her.
So you want me to stab him?
Yes.
Well, it depends, because that was a good question before. Because
Can't hold his shield if he's holding me.
what I was going to say is it depends how
Why do you need a fucking
what level
grab
of compulsion spell it is, because I don't know how it works in Pathfinder, but in D&D there's varying levels of like what you'll do under a compulsion.
Iravetta, as they're kind of discussing what to do and Morris kind of marches up, you feel this kind of compulsion leave you.
Oh.
As if you kind of just come out of that fugue state that was telling you to protect the stone.
Do I remember it?
Yeah.
She's like, don't go in the room. It does some weird shit to your head.
Okay, and she's back. I was going to get Mordash to hold her, and I was going to use Command Calm.
You don't need him to hold me to do that, but also,
And Calm
I
wouldn't
don't
do
know
anything.
why. It just like, I went in there, I looked at it, I heard the whispering, and it was like, stay here, protect the room, and wait for the lady. LaRue. Yep.
Drunek's gonna hold up his returning hammer and be like, I don't need to go in the room.
Aravetta didn't like that, by the way. she's kind of like out of it a little. She's like,
Nope.
So can we go to the door? I'm assuming it's got like a door handle, right?
Yeah.
Does it open inwards or outwards?
I hate this question so much.
It's locked.
I know. I feel it as I say it, but it's relevant.
It opens up into the room.
Okay, perfect. So can Drunek's gonna like sneak past everyone. He's going to turn the doorknob and just kind of note like it's. Oh, you locked it again?
I locked it because I was guarding it. Why would it need
He's
to be
gonna ask
unlocked?
Aravetta to unlock it, and you know how when like you turn a doorknob and you just leave it, it's not quite open, but like the pin's kind of held back by the door frame itself.
Yeah.
He's gonna get it to sit like that, get everyone to get away from the fucking door, and he's going to sit 30 feet away from the rock, which is, coincidentally is exactly where I'm standing currently.
Yeah.
And he will use his hammer. Well, he plans to. This is his plan, at least.
Yeah.
Use the hammer to knock the door open because it's not like locked anymore and it's not closed.
Yeah.
And then he's just going to try and throw in the hammer when it returns to him back at the rock.
All
Because
right.
he's convinced you smashed the rock, but it's up to the group whether or not he gets to do that.
Is that what we're supposed to do?
I don't fucking know.
According to what I said to Nixie, smashing the stone will release the spirits inside.
Release in a good sense, or like just let them free to scream around the area? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't have a good feeling about it. I'd have to try and assess what kind of spirits they are by asking my god, maybe.
I mean,
That's
sure.
not a bad idea, actually. So, that wouldn't be a bad idea, as well as asking if you can do a religion check or whatever to find out. By release them, do we
You
mean
could
go
also
on to
just
the
lock
afterlife
it,
or leave
leave it, go talk to maybe people with more knowledge on such stones.
We might maybe talk with Absalom or
Absalar, or even some of the rune keepers,
Yeah.
because they'll know about Thessalonian uses for this. So they can be like, oh yeah, it's just a bunch of
See,
innocent souls that they kept to use
These
magic
are
on.
intelligent solutions. Coincidentally, Drunik isn't intelligent.
Yeah.
So you guys need to make these suggestions.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Good.
talking right now.
Good. Because Drunik wouldn't think of this. He would think smashy, big rocky.
Yeah, so
See,
let's
what
leave
if
the door locked. Yeah. Leave the door locked.
Do not open. Ghosts inside.
Yeah. Well, then the follow-up to the thing, because like I said, I don't necessarily feel comfortable about talking to Metalhead until Jandor's back. We're going deeper. Do we want to see if we could investigate those potential teleport plinths in the room above us that look coincidentally just like the things that we found on the previous floor?
But I don't want to accidentally activate them or something.
Well, we don't try and activate them.
This isn't a protected, like, it's not a secure room like the other room. You know what I mean?
If we can at least key them to a particular code so that it's harder for the enemy to use them.
Well, that will need to go talk to Sal.
Yeah. But we could at least investigate and see if that's possible, or find.
I asked already if they're the exact same things as those Thessalonian room, and he said yes. Yeah. So if we want to use them, we'd go tell Sal.
All right. Well, then, do we want to go inform Sal?
Sure. We can ask him about Leah LaRue and the stone.
Yeah. My suggestion also is that we use a different code, like a different activation word for these runes than the previous one. So that if they crack the activation rune for one of them, they don't crack them for all of them.
I won't lie, I don't remember what the first code was.
That's the best kind of code, the one you don't remember. Because if you get captured and tortured for the information, you can be like, joke's on you, I don't remember either.
That's fine. Sal will know. So can we quickly, without moving our tokens, just, straight up and go find Sal I'm assuming he's in the study on the second floor.
Yeah, he would be there. Unless he's gone for a little jaunt.
Oh, hi, Sal.
Oh, he teleports to us?
Well, no, it's more along the lines of you go see him, bring him back down here instead of doing...
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool. I definitely asked him about Lyra LaRue, because that's, in my head.
Lila LaRue. Sorry. The teleporters. I can't activate them. Same process as the one above. But Lyra LaRue, her name has come up in some of the books that we've been studying, the ones that you retrieved.
Mm-hmm.
And somewhat in the library as well. Apparently she served the Rune Lords, specifically Kazog. She served as a spy master. Or spy mistress?
I just have a reminder which Rune Lord Kazog was?
I believe he was... Greed.
I'll look it up. Yeah. That's fine. You continue on, I'll look it up.
He's dead. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't narrow it down because a couple of them are dead.
No, true.
But
true.
No, continue on. I'll look it up. It's fine. I'll find it.
But yeah,
because there's a big old stone in there that told me to protect it. It was apparently filled with souls, and I heard whispering and told me to protect it and wait for Master Leo. Is that what it said?
Mistress,
yeah. Oh, he's gone to have a look?
Yep.
Don't.
As he goes to have a look, and he Drunix just talk over his shoulder, I was gonna fucking smash it.
He was gonna just smash it, but we figured maybe we'll ask for a second opinion before we smack something we don't know. I'll unlock the door for him again.
Misha Cam.
It compelled me.
Oh, are we all going down there?
I'm just looking at him.
Listening
to the whispers again.
Sal kind of hunkers down a little bit as the door gets opened. No, I hear the whispers. Ancient Thessalonian. I think these people were peasants.
We were just wondering whether we should break it, or will it be good for them, or should there be another process, or what to do? Also, are you not getting compelled right now?
Oh, I felt the compulsion. I just said no.
You just said no.
Yeah.
I like Sal.
Put that into practice. Just say no.
Just fuck no. When you're powerful enough that you can just tell magic to fuck off. No counterspells, just fuck off.
I mean, isn't that just what a high will save is?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I do believe this is a ghost stone. I'm not sure what you've discovered about it, but yeah, no, it just contains a whole lot of ghosts.
I don't know, it's pretty random in all context. We'd recall everything else that we found in the area. So the horse thingy, the gouger and his little minions, and the guys up top.
Random. What? It's very Thessalonian to just
it's Thessalonian, but like souls. It's also not connected to anything. You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like in a smooth room with nothing connected to it.
Well,
there was another stone that we put a ring around that was cursed and evil and terrible.
Oh, so many stones with souls inside. What's with these people?
There's a really cool skeleton guy that told us to kill it.
It's a demon.
No, the skeleton guy isn't a demon. He's like from...
No, the thing in the rock is.
Yeah, he said it was like fiendish or demonic in nature or something.
I miss adventuring sometimes.
Actually, can you tell us? I described the guy.
Describe which guy?
The skeleton guy.
Oh!
Metalhead. Cool, sick ass guy.
No,
Metallica.
It's
Metallica.
It's an Ob, by the sounds of it.
Yeah. We found that. Like, he's with a bunch of people nearby. They're gonna leave once we tell them that the thing's like secure, and that we're gonna. I think we were like gonna get maybe people to come down and do the ritual. But,
well, if the stone's possessed by a demon, that's probably for the best. But
yeah,
Obs tend, unless you do something to agitate or anger them, they're usually fine.
Oh, chill. They're chill. Yeah, I gave him a pin. He took it.
As for the stone, I'm definitely getting a feeling. Sal will look to you, Nixie.
Mm-hmm.
I think the ghosts want to talk.
Understood. Do they need a just step into the room?
Well, assumingly,
just remember
Sal
to say
probably,
no.
Sal could presumably protect you from such an effect, like capital or something.
Funnily enough, it only happens when you open the door.
Oh.
The ghosts build up in the room, and when you open the door, they rush out again.
Ah.
Not me wanting to just open and close it, open and close it, open and close it.
God, what was their name again? Close, open. That was it.
Yeah, I need the refresher.
Oh my god.
To be fair, you are a dabbler. That does count as dabbling.
Yeah. This is how you learn ghost sound. Yes, Nixie?
What do I need to do to help talk to them?
Well, do you want to reach out and touch the stone?
Yep.
Reaching
Next
out
is Nixie.
Reaching out and touching the stone. Yeah.
And then she'll touch the stone. Yep.
Drunic, are you in the hallway when this happens?
Yeah. I was being lazy and didn't move unless
we needed
fine. Something.
I figured that was
taken off.
As you place your hand on the stone, Nixie, there's a kind of rush of sensation and feeling, and as it kind of comes towards you from out of the stone, everyone else in the hallway feels it as well. As all of you start to get assaulted by visions.
Cool.
The first vision, you see a goblin. Its flesh kind of rotting off from its bones, obviously burned in sections, standing atop one of the Sandpoint citizens, their blade held high as they bring it down in a flaming arc.
Oh no.
The second vision...
Nugget, does it?
The second vision, you watch as the Sandpoint Devil races across Sandpoint, leaving burning hoof prints across the roofs as it sets the entire town alight. The third vision. You watch as one of the citizens falls asleep in the street. And as they fall into a very tormented slumber, you watch as some sort of shadowy figure rips its way out from its mind.
That's the thing you talked about. Ah.
And then several others follow it. The fourth, a humanoid shape transforming into the Sandpoint Devil.
Oh.
Then rising from the pit, leading an army of cultists. The fifth vision. Some sort of shadowy figure, spectral almost, stalking the streets of Sandpoint, chopping down citizens with an axe one by one. The sixth vision. Foul, pallid creatures, humanoid, rising from the streets of Sandpoint, exhaling a vicious poison that wipes out all life. And the seventh vision, an immense burning bird raining fire down upon Sandpoint. And as it swoops lower in lazy arcs, you watch as an even larger demon, three-eyed, begins to claw its way out from a flaming pit in the center of town. And with that, we're going to end the session.
Yay, we have
questions.
information.
Can I ask one question before we end?
Yes.
Just because I'll forget it.
Yeah.
The vision.
Yeah.
Do the building... Well, actually, it's two questions. One, did the goblin look like Rip Nugget?
Yes.
Secondly, because Rip Nugget's been around for a while, the layout of the town that he saw burning in the visions and the stuff, does that look familiar to what we've currently seen of Sandpoint, or does it look slightly different as if it could be an older version of Sandpoint?
Oh, dude, these are visions. It's way too hazy for that kind of detail.
Okay, that's fine. I wanted to see if we've seen the part, like a past incident or future. I think it's future. Fuck.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, good though?
I love it.
You now know
happy
the
with
7
information.
dooms.
I know.
Yeah.
Now we can actually give people leads onto what to look up.
Please tell me someone was writing that down. I was thinking way too hard.
No, I'm
and not
gonna have
writing
to watch
it
the
down.
VOD back.
Oh, no. Look,
yes.
I'm going to help you
Sorry.
out there.
We've got a week to sort that out, though.
Oh, no, I just copy-pasted. Look at...
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
that works too. Is it in discussion?
No, just in the Sandpoint one. I don't think everyone needs to have a read of it. But those are the visions.
Oh.
And as our heroes have finished clearing out this floor, they've found some sort of mysterious stone filled with ghosts that have many stories to say. But these stories, unfortunately, are of the doom of Sandpoint itself. 7 dooms of Sandpoint. And despite what they may have thought originally, only one of the dooms has been resolved, with 6 remaining. If you want to find out what happens, you'll have to join us next week at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time for 7 Dooms for Sandpoint for Pathfinder 2nd Edition by Paizo Publishing, presented by Tabletop Obscura and powered by Foundry VTT. Our lovely players, as always. Ish in a Box, playing Nixie.
Doing all the butterfly things.
Doing all the butterfly things. Is this gonna work? Ah, this one.
It
we
wouldn't
go.
be a stream without scuff.
Oh, I just didn't use the exclamation mark. I used the, yeah. But yeah.
You're in.
And Drunic, who has been
Hi.
played by Dwarf, who is also streaming this session, who will be rating very soon.
Yes.
You don't need to
More
shout.
shooty robots.
And
Thank you, Gergen.
also, the lovely Irvetter, played by...
Whose commissions are open.
Yes, which is why I posted the link to the website.
Where?
Otherwise, we are going to be raiding into the Dwarf Down Under's stream. I don't have much else in the way of announcements and things.
Jando's not here to promote the shield shop, but we
That's
care
very
about
true.
the shield shop, and we care about Jandor.
We care about this
Swift
bit.
returns to our fighter.
Absolutely.
Hopefully his battles with a technological demon will be successful shortly. I didn't get him killed.
True.
That's
True.
That's a start. I nearly did. I nearly broke his shield. Oh, by the way, during the week, can we find a time for him to have done at some point in there a craft check to repair the shield so that he never knows? I never
ever.
damaged his shield.
Look, you used it to great effect. I'll say that much.
Yay, I did a fighter thing.
But all that said, let's set up this raid.
Yes. I'll have to set up for going back to Dead Zone Rogue.
And I will say thank you, Aggressive Aggro, for raiding in, as always. I might have to refund you at least one villain point, I think. I think that might be given by other people. Just, it happens with fights like this. Some kind of end really, really soon, others do not. But, with all that said, I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the Storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.